What's going on, guys? How are we feeling today?
Time is whooping my ass.
Why is time whipping your ass? It's going too fast.
It is going too fast. I usually don't have to catch up on my Mondays, but I'm watching myself like literally next assignment. Usually I got like good 30 minutes before I jump on the next thing, but today it's just like boom, 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 boom.
I'm convinced my mom was on to something when she used to say I was ass backwards, because it's the complete opposite for me.
Bass backwards.
Ass backwards?
Bass backwards.
Bass backwards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bass backwards.
Anyway, yours truly. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good. I'm relaxing. It's my birthday today. I just turned 34.
You heard what he said. Hold on. He tried to skip over.
Right?
It's this man's birthday today. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for him. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
I appreciate
Happy
that.
birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm okay. Anyway, all right. So we're just gonna go on with the
Oh, you
announcements
wanted to
real
sing?
quick. No,
It was
Come on,
cringe.
I just did the one line. That was it. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna go on with the announcements real quick, so then we can move on with the show. AudibleHeat.com. If you want to book your session, artist over in Portsmouth, book your session on AudibleHeat.com. Man, dope production company. We have I was about to say the wrong thing. A think tank team that we are working on. So if you're interested in being a part of it, hit me up. Let me know, and we can get it poppin'.
Join the think tank.
The Spit and Spar is on April 15th for adults and April 22nd for high schoolers. So if you're a high school kid and you want to get on the show, hit us up. If you're an adult, hit us up. It's gonna be dope prizes, dope show. They have been. Me personally, oh yeah. Thursday night. So we got a karaoke night going on at Prospect. My boy No Sleep Entertainment, Julian, man. Artists, if you want to come out and perform, he's trying to let artists perform their music and stuff. I performed last week.
And it was actually pretty dope.
Yeah,
Even
man.
though you left me there, but it was pretty
I did,
dope.
man, because I told you I had to take a dookie, bro. I had to go.
I do remember that. I do remember that. I wish I didn't, but now that you say it, I do
I ain't
remember.
gonna hold you, bro. I had to go.
That's actually not to give them like too much. I like to give businesses credit, but not the lamb chops was great.
Stop
Really?
playing.
Yeah,
I
the
love
lamb chops is fire. Like they were fire, and their drinks.
And what place is this?
Prospect Lounge up in Uptown Newport News,
Yeah.
kind of by Bland a little bit.
Okay.
But it's definitely a good, fun spot. It's a small, intimate environment. Honestly, it's we was chilling, bro. Me and Eric, we was in there chilling, man, the other day. And again, I performed for the first time in a while, and the reaction I got was actually pretty good.
And the drinks were fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We was lit. It was a good time. Good time. Yeah. So Thursday night, if you want to do that, hit me up. Let me know.
True
We
that.
got you.
True that.
And I got some new music dropping, guys. Yeah, news. On the 1st of April is my next single dropping out, New Girl. And then May 5th is In Love.
What was the title again?
We
New
hate
girl?
this man.
What's up?
It's the evil laugh. Y'all see soon. I mean, we need to get to the topics.
We're going on.
No,
Okay.
no. I'll tell you later.
All right,
but it's
so
funny.
before we get into the topics, deep into the topics, man, I want to talk to our guests real quick, man, and tell everybody who you are, what you do,
Most def, man. I go by YoursTruly ThePoet.
Yeah.
I do music. I'm a rapper. I kind of sing a little bit, and I also do music videos and photography. So that's like the Frames by Dave side of me. Yeah, that's what I do, man. I'm a rapper mainly though. So
What made you get into rapping?
That's a good question. I was about maybe 14, 15 when I really started listening to rap, because I wasn't allowed to in the house that I was raised in, because I grew up apostolic. And
What is that?
Yeah, I was about to-
apostolic
Great
Christian.
question.
So basically, it's Christian, but it's I don't want to say more strict, but I don't have a better word. It's a little bit more strict than your basic Christian, Jesus loves you and that's it type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's more deep into the word and actually following the word of God and stuff like that. So I wasn't allowed to listen to rap, so I had to sneak it in. And
See, that goes back to what he was talking about.
I had to sneak it in, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of got a hold of me, and I just started spitting, and I've been doing it ever since.
I just hope your first song wasn't like.
Yeah, it was You'll Get Killed.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. I was like, man.
That was like the first real song I dropped.
I was like, man, I hope his first song he didn't listen to a rap was like NWA. Like,
Yeah, man.
fuck the
Yeah,
police.
that's-
You was just like,
Go
oh,
big or go
shit.
home.
Like the first, like I wrote a long verse, and it was kind of more Christian. But see, the thing is my pastor, he felt like rap was demonic, so I wasn't allowed to perform that at my church.
Jesus.
I wasn't allowed to perform.
Well, I understand why you went completely to the other side.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to get that out of I had to get that out of me somehow. So you know what I mean?
Then I'll do that.
Exactly. And so the first song I really dropped and put out there was "You'll Get Killed."
Wow.
Yeah.
That was the name of it.
That was the name of the song.
Oh, wow.
And the hook
You'll
went
get
just
killed.
like that. You'll get killed.
So yeah, who were like some of your inspirations? Like who were some of your favorite rappers growing up?
Around that time, Tech Nine. Tech Nine was a really big influence on me.
And I don't mean to say this, but I already had got like Tech Nine type of feelings from you. And Trey the Truth. You ever heard of him?
I heard Trey.
And I was just like,
You ever heard his music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you've heard his music yet.
See, I feel like you're angry.
Why am I angry?
I feel like you're angry. You know, you're just being petty. I feel.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
It's just fun to pick with you, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's all good.
Yo, how old was you when you made "You'll Get Killed"?
I was probably 16 years old when I made "You'll Get Killed."
What was going on? Why you had to kill somebody?
Why did I have to kill somebody? That's a better question, right?
He couldn't put his Christian
You know what?
raps
The
in
way
the church.
so I grew up on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
So I'm from Arizona. So we grew up. It's right next to Cali. So I grew up around a lot of gang bang shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I was hanging out with a lot of Bloods and stuff like that, and I felt like I had to try to fit in because I felt like I didn't fit in anywhere else. I just had got kicked off the football team like a year before that, and I was just trying to find somewhere I can fit in at, and the gangsters accepted me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I went with.
Easy targets, man.
That was like an origin story right there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. So do you feel like you've grown as a person, and has music helped you grow since then?
Absolutely, man. I've grown as a person. I've even got to a place where I don't really even cuss in my rap. I may cuss when I talk, but I'm kind of more cognizant of who's going to be listening to my music. And if the kids, like we was talking before the podcast, right, if they do sneak off and listen to something, you know what I mean, of mine, I want them to be able to walk away with some type of knowledge about themselves and about life and some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be me, be better.
That gives me Toby vibes.
Yeah, see, that's the type of music I respect. Like when people are like,
Pronounce his
So
last
why you don't
name.
make none, Monty?
nah, but because I can't. I've
Nah,
never
yeah,
been through
because-
that. I can't. I'm not gonna
messing
talk
with
about shit I haven't been through. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
got songs like that, man. You got the one with you and Tip. That's a song like that, though.
Yeah, but
no,
then,
but it's not a gang bang bang type of kill anybody. Type
no,
of
you
song.
got the fuck that bitch
Yeah, bro.
and everything
But that's what
she
I'm saying. I
did.
mean, I have never in my life turned to the streets or had to turn to the streets, bro. So I've never experienced that type of stuff. I can't.
But see, but look,
I
I
can't
was,
relate to it. I
but
can't
I was,
talk about
I
it.
was faking the funk. Like I was faking the funk. Like I wasn't real. Like I was trying to fit in with them niggas, and I grew up with them, but I was really faking the funk.
See, but I feel like it's still a form of storytelling because although it wasn't your story,
It was
a
a
story
I was
you were
around, yes.
watching.
But that's my thing is that I can't even talk about that type of stuff because I haven't really been around it. Even living down here, I haven't been around it, so it'd be hard for me to talk about that type of stuff because I only know what I've seen on TV for real and the people that I know, from sessions and shit. But otherwise, I don't know nothing about that life, bro. I don't care about that life, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, nowadays when I try to write music, I think of it like this because I've grown so much, and I'm a storyteller too. Like I have songs where I'm telling a story A to B, and I try to train myself and write about something I've never wrote about before. Like I got a song talking about my shoes, you know what I'm saying, and like the different metaphors and bars that I'm putting in there. I try to talk about my feelings and my emotions, things that I've experienced, and you just have to get to a certain place of being able to explain yourself better. That's really what it is, because a lot of people copy what they heard. They mimic what they hear. And so they just copy that. You know what I'm saying? But when you actually get to a place where you can be more self-explanatory, you'll be able to open up and talk about your day. You feel what I'm saying? And talk about some real shit that everybody can relate to, because most people can't relate to that gangster shit.
Exactly.
Most people can't relate to getting on a yacht every night with bottles of whatever they drinking and all the girls and all that stuff. They can't relate to that.
That's the thing is that, like, the crowds of people who listen to that type of stuff who can't relate to that stuff, they only listen to it at certain points. Like, they'll listen to it maybe to get hype or with their homeboys, but when they're listening to music on their own, they probably listening to totally different stuff compared to,
bro.
like...
It don't care if I'm around y'all
Yeah,
or
but
I'm in
again,
the car.
like you used to
If
that
I
type
turn
of
on
music,
Stick by JID, boy, I'll be like, I ain't even got the pizza in the car, but I'll be like, Stick, yeah,
Oh,
Stick,
really?
yeah, Stick. I'll be like, yeah, but it's just
Eh.
some hype music is just hype,
That
bro.
was too
No,
far
it-
for me.
You know what I'm saying?
though.
I ain't gotta be around nobody. You turn on something hype, I'm in there. I know
Yeah.
people. So I don't even tint my windows because I want people who I'm driving next to see me. Yeah, I'm getting hype. You know what I'm saying? Catch these vibes.
Right.
We're the total opposite. I want to tint mines because I feel like I be giving too much of a show.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta pay for this.
No,
Cause I be in the car getting it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm be really
I
promoting the
look
music.
at the car next to me and they'll be jamming too. No,
Yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't want to share
That's
it.
mad funny. Well, that brings me to the last question that I have before we get into topics. Do you have any new projects or anything new that you've been working on?
Right now, I just dropped a track called Underdog. That's on all platforms. And right now, I've taken a break, even from social media a little bit. I'm just taking a break, and I'll be back to it pretty soon. So right now, I just got to get, my mind in the right place.
Right.
You're not the first person that I've heard talking about taking a social media break or just like just a personal break from life itself. I tried for like 2-3 days. I don't know. I guess it's just because I'm like a people person. That isolation, like I like a little isolation during nighttime, right before I'm about to go to sleep. But I tried the whole 24 hours. Yeah, what you doing today? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got this, that, and going on. I'm just making excuses. I can't do it. I get in my head and I be like, yeah, I can't.
See, but what if
Can't
you
do it.
actually like turned your phone on Do Not Disturb to the point where you didn't even get messages for the temptation?
My phone would probably explode.
Well, I mean, bro, you just gotta kind of
It
learn
probably-
self-discipline at that point, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, there's
Like it would explode as soon as I turn off that
Bro,
Do Not Disturb or
me-
airplane mode. Oh, it's
so. Like,
Right?
here's my
Sometimes
thing, bro.
you
So
gotta
then
take
keep it on until you're ready to turn it off. Like, my thing is, bro, it's like a switch for me. Like, I switch on and off when I feel like talking to people. If I don't feel like, my phone will be blowing up, bro. I won't respond in there. Nobody, bro. Don't
Gotcha.
care. Because I don't feel like responding to nobody.
So if you look at the
Because-
message, I know you.
Well, because
you
here's my
bullshitting.
thing: is if I don't feel like responding, I'm not gonna respond the best way. So if I'm just like in a whatever mood, I just don't feel like talking to people, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it alone and wait until I'm in a better mood to be able to talk to somebody the way I need to talk to them instead of being a fucking dickhead for
I
no
can
reason.
relate to that. See, but mine isn't even like I'll be a dickhead if I talk to you. Mine is simply I don't know what to say. I don't want to talk
Yeah,
to
that's
nobody. I really just don't have anything to say to anybody. So I can hear a phone go off and I'll just hold off. I'll look at it when I'm ready to talk.
Now, see, with a phone ringing, I'm like that. Now I know people hate me, and they can testify. Like I'll watch a phone ring, and then it'll go off, and I'll be like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like I don't feel like talking on the phone, but I'll text you. I'll text you back before I call you back.
Yeah, just like I'd be going through spurs with like if I'm really bored, then I don't mind talking on the phone. But like most of the time, I don't like talking on the phone, bro. That's just me.
Yeah.
Like if I really don't have anything going on, or if I'm on vacation or something, I don't mind talking on the phone. But if I got something going on, I'm not trying to talk on the phone.
See, if
It's
you got
just me.
something important to tell me, you need to call me because I'll
Yeah, I agree.
receive it faster.
Yeah, it really
Like
depends.
other than that, I might not respond to a text message for a couple of days,
Oh no.
and then they'd be like, "Oh, well, I had such and such. It was important.
Wait,
well, why
hold
didn't
on,
you call
hold
me?"
on. I'm cutting you off. Hold up.
Yeah.
We're about to get on you about Thursday.
For real. Nah, man. Like you was
just
like, "Oh, I'm
reminded
hype.
me.
I
She
wanna
said,
go."
I'm trying to go.
I was
We
trying
pulled
to go, y'all. This
We
sound like
pulled
so
up.
old lady-ish. But I pulled a muscle in my neck. I could
Oh
barely
my
turn
God,
my head. I
excuses,
wanted to go to
excuses,
sleep.
vato.
I was at the gym and I thought I was like, Queen Sheba.
Yeah.
Overdoing it because I was feeling myself.
Once that time got closer, the messages stopped to stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was
Yeah.
like, damn.
And it's like that. Okay, in that case, I genuinely just completely forgot about it all. I was in pain. I wanted to lay down and go to sleep.
Shorty just bailed on us, bro.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I did. I'm sorry.
She making up excuses right now. That really didn't
I'm not
happen.
making up excuses.
like,
That
nah.
was the truth. I wouldn't lie to y'all. If I would look, I
It's like,
wouldn't have
nah,
hit
I'm
y'all
playing
up
with
and
you.
said if I wanted to go if I really didn't have plans on going.
Nah, I'm just.
I
fucking
would have
with
just
you.
ignored the
Well,
fuck
we're
out of
going
the
next.
message.
We're going this coming Thursday, so you know what I'm saying.
Okay, Thursday is on.
Yeah, I seen you
So
today.
y'all
I
better
seen
be
you go.
there.
You better not pull no muscles.
I won't. I'll make sure I don't go to the gym for this whole week.
I ain't say
No,
all
I'm
that.
lying, 'cause
ain't
I gotta
say
go.
that. Yeah, I was about to say I
I'll
didn't
be
say that,
feeling
but when you
myself.
go to the gym, don't be feeling yourself too much to where you pull something.
All right, I got you.
Pulling groins, old lady.
Yeah, 'cause we might be going to the strip club
just playing,
Thursday.
I'm
You know
playing.
what I'm
I
saying?
want to go to a strip club,
Shit, I love the strippers.
shake some ass. Shake that
Okay.
ass
Anyway,
and
all
let
right.
me
So let's
see
move
what
on
you
to the
got.
topics today, man. All right, so today I wanted to take this in a whole different direction. You know, we're always talking about some ratchet shit for real. No, no, I'm just playing. We don't be doing that. But I wanted to do some like critical thinking type of questions today. Ask real divine questions, you know. And I sent them to everybody, so I hope everybody studied these questions and prepared themselves, because I sure as hell didn't. I wrote these down and then I just sent them to y'all and was like moving on with my day to my next task.
Nah,
So I'm
but I
gonna
don't need
just
to study
be,
questions.
you know what I
Literally,
mean?
my middle name is Divine. So
Is it really?
Divine and Avenged. Yes, that's what it means.
Wow.
Really? So it's TDD.
No, TD is
D.
just TD.
No, TDD.
No, okay.
No, because first, I mean, your middle name and your last name, TDD.
No, what my last name?
It's
Since when
Deneen.
does it? No, my
Touchdown,
middle name
down.
is Deneen.
Oh.
Taylor Deneen
So what's the last one?
Lewis. I'm giving out my government. It's on the
Yeah,
internet.
It's too late at this point.
Right.
I'm so confused. All right. whatever.
Anyway, moving on. So, all right. So the first question that we have for today is, y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can anything?
Think.
Yeah, my fault. All right. Can anything ever really be considered true, or is everything subjective?
Who wants to be the first?
I'll go. I feel like you said, can anything ever really be true, or is everything just subjective?
Yes.
I would have to say subjective because it depends on your belief. Like, it depends on how you grew up, your morals, you know, how you go about life, and, you know,
Yeah.
Because
what you live by.
who's really to say what's the truth?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing: is that there's things that have been factual, like actual, like facts, and have been proven, or whatever the case,
Right.
through trial after trial. And then there's things that people just believe. You know what I mean? Like religion, for instance.
Yeah.
That's just something that people have their own individual beliefs on. Everybody has their own individual beliefs, own individual questions.
See, but then somebody like me can go into, you go into religion, but there is one main fact that points out, that combines all of the religions, friend.
They all look at higher power.
Exactly.
Yeah, because somebody put that in existence.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, I was leaning on the side that to everything is more so subjective, but at the end of the day, true is true.
Well, what is true?
Authentic, original, true. It's the fact.
But it's
again,
not.
now
But
this-
see, but yeah.
This
See,
can
there
go
is
deep because
but how is authenticity subjective?
because it's
can-
authentic.
you-
Because it's authentic to you doesn't mean
Yeah,
it's
there
authentic
you
to
go.
somebody
Wait,
else.
There you go.
wait,
There you
but
go.
who are you to say what's authentic to them? Because that's them.
But that's why
And
it can be
that's why it's subjective.
Because it's their own personal opinion.
But it's not their own personal opinion. That's literally their own personal fact. It's who they are. You wouldn't know who they are, but you can look at.
Okay,
you
I'm
can
not
observe.
following
But what kind of
Not
truth
following.
are we talking? Are we talking about somebody's truth or what is true?
Because 1 + 1 is 2. That's a truth.
Exactly,
that's
That's
a
a
true
fact.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a true fact. But
Yeah.
if somebody says there's only one true God, then that's subjective because you might believe that, but a culture down the
Okay.
street might be like, there's 7, there's 8, there's 3, there's none.
Or like people's depictions of God are different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, because people will label something as a god just because they had a higher power than you did, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they were a god or the god. You know.
Yeah, I mean, because religion is.
How do they have a higher power other than you did?
Like
The voice of loud
doing
Seabrooks.
performing miracles and stuff like that. Like, take for instance, that's something that I was actually talking about, because you know how like in other religions they have deities, and like Hinduism and stuff like that. In Christianity they look at it as like, no, there is no deity, there's just God, and then there's Jesus. But Jesus is a deity. And then you have archangels. Those are deities. They are God-like figures that are above us, that are in control of things above us,
But then
but they're
somebody-
not God.
But then somebody could be like, well, Buddha was a regular person,
I
but
don't
you
know
can
what
say that's a
deity is,
deity.
to be honest.
A
You know what I'm saying?
deity is pretty much a God-like being.
Oh, okay. Cool. Gotcha.
But can't people be like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? False idols, they can be godlike. I've seen
See,
people.
but that's
I've
the
seen people
thing.
be in
False
Michael Jackson
idols-
concerts and fall out like Jesus is right there. You know what
See,
I'm saying?
but that's different.
That's a fact.
When-
I didn't see
feel
motherfuckers
like-
kill over these people.
I feel like in order for
That's
somebody
what
to say that
becomes
somebody is
subjective.
God-like, they really have to be out here performing God-like things. Just
I mean,
making
apparently
somebody
Michael
pass out
Jackson
ain't it.
was.
Michael Jackson wasn't no daggone God. He was out there looking at titties in a car just like a regular nigga.
Okay,
Why wasn't
know.
he a god?
Why wasn't he a god?
He was teaching the world about a whole bunch of things that they had no idea about.
See,
through his music.
Now be careful. I don't want no Michael Jackson fans at your house after this. Be careful what you say.
I cried at Michael Jackson on his memorial on TV.
Well,
I love that man.
Again, that's where it becomes subjective because there were some people who worshipped him like a god, and some people who just looked at him like. I mean, if I've seen him, I'd be like, "Yo, Michael Jackson." That's what's up.
My thing is, if you bleed like I bleed, you can die like I die. Then you're not a god.
Then Jesus bled like I bled.
Yeah,
exactly. He was not God either.
But again,
you said
some people think differently, bro.
See, but then when you look at the Christianity version of it, he rose from the dead, so that made him a deity. That gave him a godlike sense of power.
50 Cent rose from the dead too, but
that man ain't never die.
He ain't die. 9 shots and dead.
He ain't never die.
Come on now, how many times did this shit go off? Beep. Oh, he resuscitated.
What's the difference between his God and Michael Jackson's God? They both feel like gods.
I don't know. It depends on how they look at God.
Yeah, I
don't know.
Think how many people. Think how many people died.
Like I bleed.
Okay, but think about how many people died and came back to life. There's people all over the world that got hit by lightning, died, and they came back.
See, but me personally, that's gonna. That's gonna
don't make you
people
godly.
off like my grandmother because to be me completely honest, I don't feel like Jesus himself was a deity. I feel like he was a human that walked this earth.
All right.
Hold on.
That had knowledge.
I
feel like he was more so of a messiah than a deity.
It's not even that she went deep, but you just contradicted yourself because you just said Jesus was a deity, but then you just
said
in
Christianity he is looked at as a deity because of him rising from the dead on the third day. I just told you that I don't believe that.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So we're gonna move on to the next question because
I told you this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I told you this was gonna happen.
That's awesome. That just went so deep into religion. Okay.
That went deep.
Yes, it did. Okay, so the next question that we have is suffering an important part of being a human? I want to answer this one first. Can I? Is that okay?
Yes, most definitely.
I think that it's important for some people to suffer up to a certain degree. Now, I don't think that you should suffer to where like you're tortured type stuff. I don't think you should suffer that much. However, I think that you should suffer to a certain degree because it helps you build as a person. Like it helps you build character. But like I said, like get through that suffering and don't like suffer forever, because if you're suffering for a long time and you're just letting yourself
then
just
what happens?
What
do you tell those kids that got the billionaire parents that they ain't gotta suffer for nothing, but they still have good ass lives? Then what?
Wait, hold on. Now
they still suffer.
This is where you have to understand with kids with billionaire parents, right? These kids most likely don't have their parents around that much. They're probably raised by nannies and aunts and uncles and family and shit like that.
I would rather be raised by a nanny.
Bro, but I don't think you. I don't believe you, bro. Because you have to think, bro.
I really would, bro.
So you're telling me. You're telling me. Hold on.
Get my clothes out. So you're telling me my food.
So you're telling me that you would much rather be raised by somebody who isn't your mother and father, opposed to being raised by your mother and father?
Experiencing what I have experienced, yes.
See, but that's based off of what you already experienced.
I guess it also depends on your parents, but I mean, if you have billionaire parents, your parents got to be pretty decent at life. I mean,
yeah, I feel like they can teach me.
Not even.
Like mine taught me how to hustle, because when you have nothing, you got to make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
But if I have a billionaire father or mother or both parents in the household,
I guarantee you they made something out of nothing, though. So they're gonna have the same mentality.
No, I'm just saying, but this empire is gonna be forever. It's gonna be here forever. I know so much more than the average person because I have access to it. I have money for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't blame the kid for that.
I don't know. I'm not blaming him.
Yeah, but you have to think that there's people who are rich out there who their kids ain't shit. Like, their kids ain't doing shit with life. Like, you as a kid, you have to take responsibility for yourself to learn how your parents got it. So you can get it for yourself, because when you get to a certain age, bro, parents ain't gonna look out for you as much anymore. No,
because them Saudi Arabian people, they be treating their kids.
No,
yeah, because the kids probably learn the business.
You just mentioned billionaires and millionaires. I'm almost certain that those kids are not finna have to get it out the mud when they get older. They have it set. You mentioned billionaires. You said billion.
Not million.
Once you
billion.
say billion,
B.
No, they don't have to work for shit.
Big B's.
Now it depends on the parent at that point, because like there's parents out there who are rich, like Jackie Chan.
What about when they die?
His kid, like you got. I mean,
they're not gonna have to work for shit.
David,
either way.
David, what do you think, man?
I mean, I feel like, we were talking about suffering, you know what I'm saying? And so now we kind of like turned it into something else a little bit.
Yeah,
but
we did.
Going back to the suffering part, for me, I feel like everybody's going to suffer at some point. for you know, in some type of way, without suffering, you kind of not gonna get growth. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
It's
what I'm
kind of
saying.
like a diamond has to undergo so much pressure before it becomes a diamond.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's what our lives are. And sometimes we got to go through shit that we don't want to go through, but it makes us a better person, and it allows us to have the knowledge to not make the same mistake next time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like life is going to, if your parents ain't do it for you or whatever, life is going to bring that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going to happen.
I think the word itself, suffering, sounds so just negative and derogatory when I hear it. Like, what you said, I can understand it. Like, okay, yeah, life is gonna put you through trials and tribulations. Right. But when you say suffering, I'm thinking the worst of the worst. Like, mama got shot one week, daddy got shot the next. You living with an abusive aunt or uncle. Right. Like, they found out you got diabetes and cancer. That's suffering.
That goes back to subjectivity, because to you, that might be something that's suffering, versus somebody that never really had to deal with something like that in their life. Literally, their parents losing a job could be suffering for them, you know?
Right. It depends on what
the stuff that you might be used to growing up, and it's like, oh, it's just a trial, and like, it's just a little obstacle. We'll get over it. That could be suffering to them.
And I think in the question, that's kind of what it was referring to, is like anything that's just like, you know, an obstacle type of thing. I mean, that's kind of how I looked at it, is there's trials and tribulations. Everybody goes through some type of suffering, even like a breakup type of shit. Like, that's you're suffering through a heartbreak. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, we all can relate, you know what I mean?
If you don't have struggles in life, you don't learn lessons.
That's a fact.
You can't learn anything.
See, you know, I'm going to tell you guys a personal thing that's been on my mind for a long time. So, I feel like for myself, right? I've had both my parents love and support my entire life. And I have never actually struggled super heavily. I lived on my own for a while, but I didn't struggle. Like, we got through. Like, we struggled, but it was like normal. You know, we were able to pay the bills. But, like, I've never been homeless. I've never had to figure out where to go. You know, I've never been through that portion of my life, and that scares me because I'm getting older. And if that does happen to me at some point in my life, how am I going to be able to react?
Shit.
I don't want it to happen. I don't think I'm going to let it, because I have a fear of it happening, like being homeless type shit. And so I feel like I worked super hard to make sure that doesn't happen.
Your parents raised you to the point where it won't happen.
It's exciting.
And that's what I was going to say. You
being homeless?
No, like the simple, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. It shows you who you really are as a person. Like you said, you had love and support from your parents, and you could pay the bills, but it, you know, if I did become homeless, I don't know what to do. I'm going to try to tell you like this. Like, 17, got in a bad argument. My stepmom was like, get the fuck out. I packed what I could in a bag, and I still got the picture on Facebook today just to remind me. Put on a leather jacket, put on as many coats as I could, walked outside, and was just like, boom, let's get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Everything I did was either a win or a loss, or, well, I'll say a win or a lesson.
See, and my question to you, Monty, though, you said that you had your parents' love and support. Were they really just loving and supportive, or were they a crutch?
No, they were really loving and supportive, because I never, well, my thing is that I never wanted to use anybody as a crutch. Like, I know that I put myself into a really good situation for my life for now, but like, I always think to myself every single day that I'm not going to have this forever, and I need to figure out how, you know, I need to make sure that I know for myself that I can take care of myself. You know what I mean?
So can I say this? Can I chime in real quick?
Absolutely.
So, like, I feel like you might not ever need to have that type of suffering. Mm-hmm. Your suffering is gonna go according to your purpose.
Amen.
You feel what I'm saying?
So I never thought about that, actually.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna go according to your person. Now, you have a business mindset. So what you need to do right now is set yourself up for passive income and all that type of stuff. That's what you should do, because you have such a great business mind that you can start doing that stuff now. So in 5 years, you done had stocks and all that, and you have this passive income coming in where you don't even gotta work.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can just live off of that.
Eric, get off your phone before I bop you in your billy, bro. I swear to you.
Billy?
It better be important.
Right?
It better be important.
You're bopping in your belly.
Anyway, but it's crazy because like I've thought about that to myself for a while. Like I know I'm in a decent situation, and I want to use the situation that I'm in right now as leverage to better myself, to be able to be prepared for the next situation. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been thinking about that to myself, and that's a good thing. That was one thing that I was happy about, is that me and him, like, he got me into crypto. Eric got me into crypto, and it just helped me learn and have a whole understanding of a whole new thing that I had no idea about. And it helped me learn a whole different aspect of life that could be a passive income if you know how to do it, but not even just crypto, just stocks in general. And it's a whole new avenue of like learning how to stay up to date with certain things and with projects and stuff so that you know what's about to be valuable and what's not. And you can take an educated guess that's going to be way more like aimed towards a successful rate of buying and selling and whatever, because you're paying attention to what's going on for real. You know what I mean? And getting into that is really what opened my mind of like, damn, I need to really kind of pay attention to what's going on in the business world, because like I can make some money for real. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
so-
sitting on my ass. I can make some money if I pay attention to what's going on. For
It's
real.
so much money out here for people, and like I said, that's why I said the whole, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, or this is where life starts to begin. That's the exciting thing, because there's so many opportunities to make wealth and to hold, you know what I'm saying? And we have so many resources. We have more resources than any generation before us. We got the library still. We got computers. We still got our phones. And you know what I'm saying? We can be at any place in the world if we want to. You can work a regular McDonald's job, someone that pays you less than everybody else, and still go get more information than somebody in the business.
Yeah, I think for me personally, man, I don't know where I got my drive to want to learn new things and want to learn how to make money and all this, where I got it from, honestly. I mean, I guess both of my parents did have both, their own businesses and stuff as I was a kid and all that. But like, it's just, bro, I just have like that hunger to just want to keep learning new shit, new ways to make money. And like, so now that David, you said that earlier, man, like that kind of got me thinking a whole different,
Right.
like maybe I don't need to go through that.
Nah,
Everybody's
you know what I mean?
struggle is different.
You're going to struggle differently because, like I
You
said,
don't.
that's going to build you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
going to go with
No
it's
bad
going to go with the
energy.
plan. So
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
facts.
you're right where you're supposed to be. Just allow yourself to transform into what's coming next.
I think for me, it's just that I'm always in fear of like tomorrow's never promised, for one.
Hold
and
on.
two,
Pause. Because you know where you fucked up? Fear.
I mean, we all have
You
fear.
don't,
Yeah,
you don't,
we
you
do
don't,
all
you don't
have fear.
control over whatever.
Yeah,
you're
we do
talking
all
about.
have fear.
What you do have
However-
control over is what you gonna be doing while you is here.
No, that's a fact. But
know what I
I mean,
mean?
I
Yeah.
think
And while you is here, you handling your business till
It's
you
no
outta here,
point in
you know
being
what I mean?
afraid of what may
Put
happen.
in his
Just
work.
do it.
no,
Get this-
no, I feel what y'all are saying, but I think that it's a reasonable and rational fear to be afraid of death. Like, I'm not, because people die every day. People die younger than me. People die at my age. People die older than me, whatever. But I see people die every day. Doesn't matter who you are. Death don't discriminate.
And that's the
So-
wildest thing. I see more people that I actually wanted to be in, not necessarily in their position, but I would love to have their wealth. I would love to experience what they experience. But then I look at it, I'm just like, damn, they had the whole world in their palm. And now they in a box 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Like the whole, and I don't mean to go to like entertainment wise, but the whole Takeoff situation, he our age. He was in our 20s. He had the world in his hands.
See, but
And then with a simple,
Wait, Takeoff was in his 20s?
yeah.
For real?
yeah.
I thought they were all older, bro. I didn't
Nah,
know
bro.
how
So
old you-
looking at that, like, Big Scar, all these kids. Big Scar was actually younger than us. I think he was like 22. You got the world in your hand. You got all this money. You got all this opportunity. Like, you can do anything you want to do technically because you're tapped in. Your piece is on the Monopoly board, and then next thing you know, you wake up in the morning, so and so just died. I'm just like,
See,
damn.
this
Like-
is the thing, though. I guess I kind of look at death completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of it. It's a part of life. Literally, you can't have life without death.
So,
So
Hell no.
me personally, I believe that energies never die.
No,
So as
So-
long as I keep that person's memory, and I can always feel that. I feel like I can always feel the energy,
can I ask you something?
all your energy.
Have you ever had
Oh, yeah,
somebody
you-
super close to you die?
Yep.
Most definitely.
So the thing for me is, Eric, get that bag out of the mic. I swear to
You
you.
can hear it?
Yeah.
Oh,
loud and
my bad.
it?
No, but my thing is, I've never had somebody like that close to me pass. So it's, I've had my grandmother and grandfather, and we were close, but we weren't like. So
Okay.
it's like I haven't had somebody that close to me, so I haven't had that experience, and that scares me because I haven't. I'm 26 years old, and I haven't had that experience, and I don't want to have it
You
at
know,
all.
now that you say that, it makes me think, because I can't really recall anybody that was that close to me that died. My great grandmother, when she passed away, we were already expecting that to come.
It makes
You know, so it wasn't necessarily. I honestly can sit here and say that I've never really experienced like a really bad.
That's why I'm saying like I haven't had that traumatic experience, and so I get scared because I don't want to have it at all.
You let fear take control of you.
I don't let it take control, but it's always there. Like it's always there because I just think about a lot of things every day. Like
so every day
vibration
every day
is fear.
Every day you wake up, bro.
About a lot of
That's
shit,
the
man.
problem. You gotta all your energy, bro. All your energy. Why are you vibrating so low?
Bro, it's not
Fear
even.
is
It's
the
not even about
lowest vibration.
It's not even about that.
I tell them all the
No,
time.
I know. I just
Like if you wake up,
my family,
once you open your eyes, once you open your eyes that next day, then you made it.
No
You
matter
made
what
it.
you go through in life.
That's
what happens in life. Some things you don't have control over.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
It's just like have you ever
I
experienced
know what you're saying.
something to where it's like you've never been without something before, so you don't know what it'll be like in your work, and like you know what I mean. So I've never been without both of my parents. I've never been without my brothers. I've never been without anybody close to me in my life. So losing one of those things, I don't know how it would affect me, and that
I
scares
was
me.
just thinking about it the other day because I really don't talk to like a consistent people on the daily. I only talk to one person every daggone day, and that's my mother. No matter how much she gets on my nerves, it made me tear up the other day thinking that, you know, she's not going to be here forever. Just imagine one day that you just go and pick up that phone and you try to call her and she's not going to answer because she's gone.
That should be that.
You know, it made me tear up. But those are
especially
things that you have to think about because it's reality.
Yeah,
It's going to
especially
happen.
because like my pops, like he be having a lot of health issues and shit, and he scares me the most. You know what I'm saying? I'd be concerned about my pops every day. I'd be thinking about him every day.
But on a positive note, when you look at stuff like that, because both of y'all talking about fear of losing somebody, I'm a big Marvel head. So Black Panther. The father says a parent that doesn't prepare his child for their departure has failed as a parent.
Come on.
So anybody that I lose in my life,
Damn.
when it comes to those type of people, they've already bestowed on me that knowledge, those values, you know, the person that I want to be. They've already done what they're supposed to do. So when they do pass, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really about to turn up. I'm really about to show y'all that it just didn't go from one ear to the next. I'm about to put everything that you taught me
My
out in the
grandmother,
world.
she was so harsh when it came because my little sister, she passed. She didn't even live maybe like 3 hours. But when my little brother was being born, we could see her grave in the window. So we're like, oh, look, it's Gloria, yada, yada. And my grandmother came in and said, close the window. What are y'all looking at? What are you looking at? She gone. She is gone. Mind you, she's an evangelist, Christian woman. She's like, she is gone. What are y'all looking at? But it's the honest God truth. She is not in that, she's not in that grave. Honestly, funerals are for us.
For that closure.
So that we can hold on to what we have. But in my opinion, it's like, just hold on to the good memories that you have, because at that point, like, it is literally, they are not physically here anymore. Get over the fact that they aren't physically here anymore and just understand the fact that energy doesn't die. So they are always here. They're always here, just not physically. Just because you can't reach out and go grabbing them and call them up on the phone, that doesn't mean that they're not, because you can still talk and still feel that. Do you ever have that happen where like you have a family member or a loved one that passed away and you just talking to them, and you feel like you can just feel their energy because they are there.
Yeah,
they're there, bro.
I've never had that experience.
You haven't?
I've never had that experience.
Really? Have you ever really just tried and sit?
Nah.
See, that's
talking
why.
to Mike.
Oh shoot.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
my
definitely.
fault. Nah, I haven't had that experience. I haven't. I mean, I was just raised so much differently. So like, because I'm apostolic Christian, like that's
That you don't even think about it that way.
You feel what I'm saying? So I think about it in another way. So I'll talk to God. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once you're gone, you're gone. But as far as like the energy stays or that person's presence, or as far as the mark that they left on you, I feel like that may stay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just from where I'm from.
I know. I think that my fear though has brought me closer to my parents. You know, I like to talk to them every day.
Cherish those moments.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, and that's the thing is I like to try to spend a little bit more time, and I think I even want to make a bigger effort to just come to the studio later in the day to spend more time with my people.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean? Like
some people can't.
Yeah.
Some people just don't have that.
Cherish that time, and that's another thing is that I'm like the last brother left that's here. Like all my other brothers are gone, so it's like I'm just the last one here, and I don't even feel stuck. Like I choose to be here. Like I choose to not want to go far from my parents because like they're all I got. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, they're the ones who have cared and loved for me my entire life and have never changed that. You know what I mean? And we all look out for each other and we take care of each other and we, you know what I'm saying, do things for each other and shit like that. So
but you also have
okay
to understand that your parents don't ever want to see you holding yourself back just for them.
No, I know that, but and trust you and me, if I was just like today, if I was just like, you know, I'm moving out, they'd be like,
go.
Deep down inside, I know your daddy be like, "Oh, it's Mr. Nasty Time." Like, you know, I ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Can't wait for you.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait for you to leave.
Nah, I mean, shit. I mean, they could do whatever they want. It would just the only thing that would change is they would walk around the house naked, probably. You know.
Exactly. That's
Hey, what they saying Friday? He said,
anywhere.
"Balls and dick just going swing, swing,
Oh my goodness.
swing." Like you said, like
Yeah, but you know, like I mean, but at this point, I feel like I'm choosing to still stay because I
Right.
like I said, I care about my parents and I care about their health and I care about, you know, keeping them around as long as I can because they're my parents. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I love them. So, you know, I don't know. I'm just cool with trying to continue to maintain that real good relationship and
Yeah, most
know.
definitely.
Cherish them while they're here.
yeah,
take
facts,
advantage of
facts.
it
Because I know that
don't got a good relationship with their parents.
that right there and I cherish that and I appreciate that, and it's crazy because it took me until I moved down here to realize that, like, because here it's just a whole different environment. Like where I'm from, it seemed like everybody had their parents for the most part, but
Right.
like here it just seems like a lot of people have single
Scattered.
parents and
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's very different, so it makes me appreciate my parents even more. You know,
Yeah,
and
it's some people
appreciate
out
my
there-
life and realize, bro, my life is blessed. I have a
Yeah.
blessed life. We
Yeah.
weren't rich at all in any way,
Right.
shape, or form. We struggled, but my parents both, you know, gave us the best life a kid can have. We went on vacations. We went camping. We had a trampoline, a backyard. We had four-wheelers, dirt bike. We had all different types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Good, straight. Oh,
Your parents made sure you
But,
had a childhood.
he out there.
who that?
I'm not gonna do what what's the name did to you,
What happened?
but never mind. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Y'all continue.
Oh, Eric now.
Okay, started busy.
Who you got here? Who you got here? How do you have somebody pulling up?
I'm going to use the bathroom.
This fool?
This guy. All right, so we're going to get on to the next question while we're here since Eric wants to be Eric.
Right.
Now you're the new busy of the week. 2 weeks in a row. Look at this. Oh, my God. All right. Is there such a thing as knowledge if everything we know is subject to debate?
Is there such a thing as knowledge if everything we know is subject to debate?
Most definitely.
Yeah, I would have to say yeah. Still knowledge.
Because the point of a debate, somebody has to be wrong.
True.
Well, both parties could have separate knowledge on a particular subject and have their own
Exactly.
beliefs and
You're
knowledge.
right, but the point is, in a debate, somebody has to be wrong. So the fact is, in one area, yes, they can be pointing out different knowledge from different aspects, but somebody might know the truth and somebody might not.
That's very true. Yeah, with this question, yeah, there's just because I mean, people could just be talking out their ass. Like they
Yeah.
could think they know about something and they just don't.
they
It's
don't.
just straight
Definitely.
ignorance, and so yeah, I think that one's a pretty.
I feel
easy
like
answer.
nowadays, though, a lot of people mistake opinion for knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely.
That's very true as well.
Because I'm
Yeah.
one of those people that I am so quick to tell y'all, look, I can be very wrong,
Right.
but I feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nowadays people just go, oh no, this is what it is. Cause don't you da 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 da, you know what I'm saying? No, I feel like people try to push fact on people. That's complete false.
Yeah, it's mostly opinion. Yeah, and I've seen that, and I think I can kind of scope that out when I'm in a conversation with somebody when it's like more opinion based than factual based, and because I've learned that with myself, like I gotta pick and choose my battles because if I don't know what I'm talking about, I can't debate about it, and that's why I've learned to pick and choose because I'm not gonna talk out of my ass about something I don't know about. If I don't know about it, I'm gonna straight up say I don't really know about that type of situation,
Right.
and
The power
I'ma
of
just keep it going.
discernment.
because yeah, if I'm ignorant to something, I'm not even about to give it a go. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right, so next question is there such a thing as your real self, or does your self change as time passes and given the circumstances you are in? So it's like, so to simplify the question, is there a such thing as your real self, or do you change through time as you experience things and your real self changes?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you're always going to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you get older, it's a part of growth. But I feel like it depends on who you are. It depends on who you are. A lot of these questions kind of depend on who you, you know what I mean, and how you've grown up and what you believe and all that type of stuff.
I feel like,
well, I think with these, I want everybody's personal opinion on them. And fuck Eric. He's not even going to be informed on this question.
Bro,
I feel
bro,
like
I'm so nice with it. I'm just gonna dive in. Like
you don't even know what's going on. Fuck you.
I'm just gonna go off what y'all saying. I'm just gonna dive in. Like that's how it works.
I mean, my opinion on this is that your real self is who you are in your core. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody, as they grow through time, as you become an adult, you kind of have your core beliefs and your core, like, self.
Right.
You may change through time, but you still have that core of, like, this is what I believe type shit. And everybody has to grow to that, though.
Right.
everybody has a foundation pretty much. So
Yeah,
it's like you build off of the foundation. So everybody has itself.
Right, and I think for me, I mean, I'm still learning new things about myself every day, but I'm 26 now, and I feel like I kind of know my core beliefs and my core, you know, what I want. I know what I believe in, and you know, I kind of stick to
Let me ask you this, though. So are you saying that as you grow, like, are you stuck with those core beliefs, or you can switch? Because the beliefs that I had as a teenager to a grown ass man with kids, that's totally the old me was about booty, yeah, rocking everywhere. Now I'm.
But I think what he's saying more so if it's like there's certain things from the beginning that stick with you, like certain morals and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, those stick with you, and then you
morals
just
switch up too now.
Evolve as you grow.
Morals switch up too.
Yeah, they do.
It really depends on who you are, the circumstance, what's happened. Because it depends on who you are, the circumstance, and what happened and stuff like that. Because shit will change you. Like if you lose a leg right now, nigga. You gonna be a different nigga tomorrow.
So like, that's a.
It's you know what I'm saying? Like, like shit be wild, man.
Yeah, so I can have my core beliefs, but I can go through a situation that can change one of those things. But it's still like, that's just one thing that's changed up. So like, I still have all of my. It's like
because of those one things, but it's kind of like a puzzle,
right?
In the piece of like in the you know what I mean, the whole picture. Because it's like if one thing change, now that might change the aspect that you look at with certain things. And look, check this out.
One might bounce off the other.
One might bounce off the other, or have to do with the other, and then you might not even change that belief or whatever all the way. It might just shift. But if you continue to go through the same shit, if you ain't learning from the last time, that shit'll keep shifting.
Like I can tell
changing.
You, with women, my morals switch every damn time, bro. Like
we ain't even talking about women though. We talking about self.
Well, okay, but how you treat a woman is part of yourself.
We talking about self shit right now.
Hold on,
I mean, I feel what you're saying.
But hey, I'm just saying, in all aspects of your life. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things you might do with one. It's something that you might not do with the other.
Cutting you off. Fuck you, Eric.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just saying.
That don't make no sense.
Nah, he know what I'm talking about.
Fuck you, Eric.
You know what I'm talking about.
That's how I feel right now. You're the next busy, bro.
But I feel like that's still just kind of like
that's
still kind of like just bundles all until you kind of still have a core.
Yeah,
because it's like even though you might like change it over time subconsciously, a lot of people still behave in the actions that they're like
believe
core.
What you're saying, like I believe it, like I believe what you're saying, but at the same time, like now that I've been through so much shit, I'm just like I see why niggas go that way.
Yeah, see that's the thing. See, you just understand
like, I see why niggas. I'm not saying it's cool. You know why? You know what I'm saying? You know why?
See, that's the difference, though.
True.
That's the thing, though. It's
you don't really know you believe.
Right. Right.
But I feel like that's more so of the. Goddamn, I just lost it.
Sorry.
It'd be like that.
I cut you off.
That just made me.
It's gonna come back.
It is.
It's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. So, the next question is: do you judge yourself by the same standards that you judge others?
Hell yeah.
If not, are you harsher or more lenient?
That's hypocritical if you don't.
I don't judge people by the same standards. I judge myself more harsh.
What?
Because I feel like I am overly understanding. I can understand why, like he was just saying, I can understand why this person may go and do that. Like, take for instance, we talk about girls and strippers and OnlyFans all the time. I can understand exactly why they do that. Me personally, I wouldn't do it.
But I'm saying, okay, for a dude's aspect, my friends and shit like that, like if you do some fuck shit that I'm not about, then I'm not gonna keep you around.
Eric, I'm gonna clear the air real quick.
What?
I'm sorry to go totally off, but I'll support him, but I'm not gonna wife one.
He'll support
Okay.
it, but he won't wife you.
Exactly. Thank you. Yo, I was waiting for somebody to say
So hold on, wait, hold on. What are we? Because y'all did
Strippers.
Nothing.
He wouldn't wife
OnlyFans and strippers and stuff like that.
yeah,
hold on.
Strippers.
That was like,
So you'll
here's the deal.
support the stripper, but you
But he
won't.
wouldn't wife
You
one.
wouldn't wife the stripper.
But he
All right, so
supported financially.
so here's the situation. If a stripper is a friend,
Okay.
I'll support her because I know that she's
How are you
stripping
supporting
against-
her?
Just by throwing one, or
Oh.
going to see her
So
dance, throw some ones or whatever.
So you
like,
gonna
whatever.
throw 21s at her ass, but if she asks for $20 for gas, you can be like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm getting something out of it. I get to see her shake her ass.
So is she really a friend of you?
It's not
You know
enough,
what I'm
but-
saying?
No, I mean sometimes you get to see your friend shake their ass and you good.
So okay, so all in all, it's just that you just complete your mind. You devalue them.
Yeah.
He just completely devalues them.
It's not
Once
that.
he sees them shaking their ass.
No.
I hope she don't see this when she starts shaking.
No, because
Now y'all are-
listen.
Nah.
Because you just said
Damn.
that if she asked
I
you
was
for
waiting
20
for
for
this. I
gas,
think-
you couldn't do
See,
it
this
simply
the-
because you're not getting nothing out of
Hey,
it.
Loud, this part
You
of the
looked at her
universe.
as a
That's
stripper
anybody,
and you
though.
devalued her.
No,
bro.
but that's
You
wait.
devalued
That's
her.
anybody though. That's even if you're not a stripper and you're just a girl I'm chilling with or whatever.
Nah,
if
say
I'm
what
not
you
getting
was about to
nothing out of the
say.
situation.
It wasn't chilling. That's what you wasn't gonna say chilling.
So hold on, wait. So if you chilling with a girl and she could say this girl is a stripper or not a stripper, you just chilling with her, y'all friends, and you saying you not gonna support her if you're not getting nothing out of it. You're saying
Thank you.
okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That's why I didn't say
Go
nothing
ahead,
yet because I
Dixie.
wanted to know
Hold on.
because I just
hold on,
you know.
Clear the air.
I gotta
Disclaimer.
restart here. Yeah, we gotta
Okay.
restart here. Okay. If you're somebody who I fuck with and we've been friends for a while,
Right.
and you've decided to go down this path because you need money, you need whatever it is that you need, I'm gonna support you. Even if
see.
you hit me up and you just
Right.
like, yo, I need this for that, I'm gonna. But if you're just like a random chick and I just meet you somewhere or whatever, and you're just like, yeah, I'm a
but
stripper, I'm
this
gonna
is
treat
my
you a whole lot
thing.
differently. But if you're my homegirl, I've known you for a while,
Right.
I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna throw a couple dollars,
You still
even if
gonna
it's
be a
not that.
friend.
If you just, yeah, I'm gonna
You
be
still
your
gonna
home.
be a
Yeah,
friend
I'm still
'cause you
gonna
a
be
friend.
Yeah.
But this is.
But
my
are you
thing.
enjoying them?
Are you a real friend? Or
Are you?
gonna-
It's
That's what I'm
not
saying.
my business. What they're doing with themselves is not my business.
No, but I'm
whether
saying
I
because-
care, whether I respect what it is, what they're doing or not, it's their life. And
Right.
if you're my friend, just because I'm opposed to something, I'm not gonna like treat you any differently.
But-
So when she's your girl, what she's doing outside of you is your business.
But
she's
hold on,
not
hold
my
on.
girl. That's my
But
point.
what
This is
but I'm
somebody who was
asking
never
if she
my
is,
girl.
But
but if she is your girl, then it is your business, and you better not be shaking ass.
But that's a whole different story. That's my
That's
girl.
what I'm asking.
Yeah,
for
that's a whole different
clarification.
story. That's my girl.
You don't know
But
how
if it's
good
somebody
this
who I'm not
feels.
trying to make my
Yo.
girl and it's just my friend, I'm gonna support you.
You don't know how ridiculous
But the
you
friend,
sound.
but hold on. Listen. Is the friend you're supporting? I got questions. Is the friend you support? Is the friend you supporting? Are you enjoying their business endeavors also?
Do I agree with it? No, but I
No,
get to
not
see
agree.
her shake her
Ask if
ass.
you-
Hold
Yeah, why
up.
not?
Okay, so let me say something because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like, are you really the friend, or are you the guy waiting around to get the whatchamacallit?
Alright,
I don't
so
know.
now
Can we
this
say?
is-
trying to get the
no,
wonderful
no,
word.
listen,
No
now
P
listen,
words.
now listen, now
You know,
listen.
not the nightcap. The
Now
Because I feel like if that's the
wait,
case,
now wait.
okay,
This is a girl I've done it with before.
Right.
Way in the past.
yeah,
So I've seen it all.
right.
So
Is it? Never mind.
no, you don't know who this is.
Oh, okay. Glad.
I can promise you that.
No, because I'm gonna tell you who I thought it was later. But
You don't.
no, I'm gonna tell you who I thought it was.
Okay.
And when you,
No, but my point about that was like, she's still my homegirl. She's my friend. So it's a whole different situation from somebody who I wouldn't.
So
I feel-
That's a
do
different-
your girls not start off as homegirls or friends?
Yeah, but this is somebody I've known since high school.
Right.
I've been in this girl's life, and she's like a very close friend to me since high school. So, and she's been through multiple dudes. I've been
Sounds
through
like an
multiple
entanglement.
girls through-
Right.
No. It's
That's
more or
what it
less
sounds like.
she's just my fucking homegirl.
I'm just
who I
trying to
care
make
about.
sure- when
if
you
she's with a dude, I don't care. Like,
I only
hope
asked
you're
Would you still
the
throw money?
question. I only asked the
Would you still
question
support?
because when you said you were still enjoying what she was doing, to me it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I'm not
not
gonna do
enjoying
I
that.
got a
it, but I'm
question.
gonna support her because I know she needs money.
No friends.
Okay.
So if she ever
think I'm
tried to
getting it
throw
wrong
the
in my head.
ass, would you take it?
Wait, you said what?
If she tried to throw the ass, would you
Would you
take it?
smash?
Yeah.
Because if you would smash,
If that phone ring, you
Yeah.
picking it
like
up.
it got to be different. Like
That
you
text
can't-
message you
man.
it gotta
replying?
be
I
different.
don't know, man.
Yeah, I think you would.
He'd smash.
know.
He would.
He
I don't know.
lying.
Which makes all of this just so
I don't know.
ugh.
I really don't know the answer to that question, and that wouldn't
difficult.
happen. So I don't
difficult.
really know.
But you already done it before, so what's the difference?
That
Exactly.
was way back, bro. That was years ago.
Right.
But
That
it's
was
now.
years ago. Bro.
See, look, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
you
but I've talked to
personally-
her every year since. Like
You've-
we're not. It's just like a whole different
when you
type
have
of.
a vibe with a female, like if y'all vibe on that type of level,
We don't. That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
Y'all
We
don't.
don't.
Okay,
That's-
y'all don't. But
this-
what I'm
this whole
saying is, if you
situation
did
is
have a
sloppy.
stripper
Word.
friend that y'all did vibe on a specific level, I doubt
physical.
very seriously that you would really be just. You might be a little, not insecure, but a little like, oh, I don't want you out there shaking your ass. But if she tried to be like, I want to do something with you, you probably wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't because y'all don't know the situation that
Mm.
she's in. She's in a whole situation that I'm.
Right.
That's two
Okay,
kids and some
so-
other. I'm
I
good.
mean, yeah, okay,
Yes.
that situation,
Yeah.
yeah.
mm.
Okay.
At the end of the day, this is for another day. You know what I'm saying? Because I got way more questions to ask.
I want to be on that show.
Yeah, we should just save it for
Way
part
more
two.
questions to
Put me
ask.
on
I got
we
way
didn't even
more
get
to
through
ask.
all of these questions.
Right. I
Yeah,
know, right?
like no, because you contradict yourself a lot.
He do.
I don't think he's contradicting himself. I think
lot.
I think what he's saying is that he would support his friend if she was a stripper, and he would be able to, I guess, still enjoy what she does because he enjoys doing that.
The poet.
Because
I'm just
what
a
guy
different
doesn't
person.
What guy doesn't like
look-
to see?
Right, but
girls shaking their
but
ass?
this is my thing. Like what
That
I'm
wasn't you a
learning
couple months
is that
ago.
I can't really be friends with you like that because I'm going to try to smash.
Thank you. You are
And if
in a
I'm not gonna
sexual
smash, I'm not
manner.
gonna be around you like that unless it ain't no sexual chemistry between us. And I can sit there with you and we could talk because I have friends that are girls where there's no sexual chemistry, and it's just like, oh, this is my homegirl. We can sit. She'll talk about her situation. I'll talk about my situation.
Yeah, but that's what we be doing.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're not.
But then
I'm
you
not
go
saying you're
watch
not.
her dance
But if you
naked.
that was the part that confused me is what I'm saying because
Any
if
of
you
my homegirls, I'd be happy to watch them dance naked.
So you don't
Yo.
mind your homegirl shaking her titties in your face, but
And then afterwards
I
in the
don't-
morning,
Just
y'all
be
gonna
like,
play Call
alright.
of Duty.
yeah,
see you
like,
later.
Because
all right,
I took
so
a
talk to
banana
me
on my way
this
out.
is, this is the misconception. This is the misconception of what y'all are getting fucked up. I don't care what somebody does with their body.
Right.
They can do whatever they want. I
That's-
still have my standards of what I would wife up. It doesn't
Right.
mean that I'm gonna judge you and think that you're less of a person.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna wife you up.
well, I got one for you.
See, you're okay. I see
We were
where
just-
Now you-
now
now-
I see
now
where
you
you're
know.
coming.
Now you're
I see what you're
because
saying.
we
I know what
we
you're
have
saying.
talked about your past and how many bodies you done went through.
Oh man.
Okay. Now
what we did.
you
I've
can
been
look.
through some
You look at a. Now you can meet a stripper. Just because she shakes her ass naked in front of a guy does not mean she is screwing on that guy.
Yo.
So it's a
Hold on,
high
wait,
possibility.
wait,
Wait. Hold
Wait a
on,
minute.
Go back.
You're
going too far.
A
hold
stripper,
on.
just because she's shaking her ass in front of a guy, does not mean she is screwing on
So
a
what?
guy.
I don't know. I
Okay,
don't
so
know,
what are you
'cause-
saying when you say that?
When I say that, it's because he
hold on.
says that he
now,
he doesn't
hold
want to
on.
wife up a stripper.
Are you saying
Yeah,
you
but
shouldn't
my thing
judge?
is-
But
Yes, that's my point. Like you
hold
can
on,
sit there.
wait.
Nah, fam.
You don't want a girl that every guy's done seen. Every guy done seen. A girl
that's-
don't want
now,
a guy that
that's-
every girl done
see,
felt.
Now
Hold
listen, now
on. Date
listen.
some girls and then come back.
Now,
Date some
I
girls.
am a girl.
I know, but date some girls
She's
and
a
then
woman,
come back.
A black. Come on now.
Date
She's
some
a
girls and then come back over
What
here.
you mean?
Hold
What
on.
you mean though?
I'm just saying, like you can't judge anybody, but if you come and you are a certain type of way, then you can only
Hey,
expect
I'm feeling
so
this.
much.
Yes, no, I understand what
You see
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying?
I get where you're going with this. 'Cause
Right.
there are certain females that do carry themselves in certain aspects where you really do just kind of like, you know what, I ain't
Right.
finna wife
So-
that. But what I'm saying is in the aspect of a strip, because there are a lot of strippers out there that really just go out, strip, make their money, come back home, and they go to school in the morning. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
1,000.
Exactly. They go to their business or some shit. Like it is females that really just do this for the quick
Well,
money.
this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about wifing them up. I'm not talking about judging them because they go to a strip club and then they get their bag and come back home and do their shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about wifing them up.
Okay, but my thing is
difference.
What? Okay.
Hold on.
I guess the question is, what really makes
some
a wife a wife?
I knew a guy like that. I knew a guy like that, but
can I have the floor?
Yes.
He raised the hand.
Because Dave just said it. Like, there's two different levels.
It's difficult.
You can have your friends who you will support because they are trying to get them shit. You know,
Right,
they're trying to do what they gotta do to get their money. But
you don't judge
just
them.
because I'm not gonna judge them because they're
you
my
don't judge
friends.
those.
But
Yeah.
again, just because you're my friend doesn't mean I'm trying to date you some shit.
But my thing is, if you're
I
not
just
gonna
have
judge a
different
friend.
standards. I'm not just because you're stripping. I'm not gonna judge you for what you're doing with your life. I'm gonna try to tell you, hey, look, I don't agree with it.
You're contradicting yourself.
No,
You
listen,
just said.
just listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I don't think he's not.
Because you're not understanding. Listen, if you're my friend, I am not gonna judge you on your life. You are my friend. I'm not gonna wife you though. If it's a girl who I'm looking at as my girl and that's the type of life she lives, I'm not gonna be looking at her as my type of girl.
You are judging her.
No, I
No, you're
am
not. No, you're not.
I am
Because
not.
look,
That's
love,
not judgment.
this is
That
what you got to
pers-
understand.
That is
literally personal preference.
That is
And so the
exactly.
thing is that it depends on how you look at things. Look, she hot too. What I'm saying
Because
is,
it's not judging.
it's not
just saying
judging.
because I
That's
don't
just
want-
what I don't want, because you don't know how a person was raised. It goes back to what we said at the beginning, but at the same time, I feel like if I'm your man and I'm taking care of you and all that type of stuff, shouldn't no other man be able to enjoy what I do?
Exactly.
That's what you got to understand
and
with
my whole
that.
thing is you have to look deeper.
And if all these other men,
understanding where I'm coming from.
No,
I do.
Just
Yeah, you do.
listen to what I'm
Yes, I
saying.
do,
Yes, you do.
Because you just sat here
Yes, I
and said
do.
that you were you just sat here and said how you ran through bitches, dog. Don't no woman want a nigga that ran through bitches.
but
that
we ain't
another
talking
girl
about.
can-
We're not
No,
talking
listen,
about casual
but
sex.
that's my
We're not
thing.
talking about
Well, okay,
casual
but
sex.
how
We're
the
talking
hell-
about class.
How in the please explain to me what's classy about a nigga going on fucking on random bitches.
Nobody said that was classy.
Nobody
said that was.
Exactly.
But nobody
So
said
how
that was
the
classy.
fuck?
But hold on.
Explain
But hold
to me.
on.
Because
This
How?
nigga didn't say he was a gigolo.
How?
He said he had casual sex with. Hold on. Wait, sister. He had casual sex with women. He's not showing his body to everybody on the stage.
No,
Hold
fuck,
on,
he-
nah.
okay, he
Nah,
didn't show his
it's
body, he
different
just
when you
gave you his
display.
penis.
It's different when you. It's
That's
different
a
when you
whole
display.
different story.
That is
It's
a
a
personal.
different story.
Okay,
It
so.
is.
So
Are you-
what's
listen.
so hold on, just real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
You got the guy that sleeps with a bunch of chicks. What's the comparison as a woman? A woman that sleeps with a bunch of niggas. Stripping is different.
Exactly. Stripping
That's
is-
not even a good
But my
comparison.
point- but listen to what I'm saying.
I like this podcast.
This stripper,
This podcast fire, my nigga.
She is stripping, dog. She's stripping.
Yeah.
She's stripping. That does not mean she's out here
No, it
fucking
doesn't.
everybody.
It
I
But
get
what-
that.
So
It doesn't.
explain to me.
That's
So you're trying to
Bruh.
tell me that showing your body isn't on the? Oh, that's higher than actually.
No,
giving
I
your
didn't
body
say
to
that.
somebody?
Nope.
Okay,
No.
so how?
Nobody said that.
Everybody hold on.
Those are two different things.
Hold on.
You
Hold on.
the man that has casual sex with multiple women, is equal to the woman that has casual sex with multiple men.
But he's not
Hold
equal
on.
to a stripper.
No, it's a different
It's
thing.
a
I'm not
whole
saying one's worse or not worse. I'm just saying it's
Shorty,
different.
listen. There are strippers out there. I know multiple strippers out there who have never given their body to nobody. I'm not saying that if you're a stripper that you're giving your body to everybody. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is like there's girls who are strippers and then there's girls who just give their bodies out to everybody. Just like dudes. There's dudes who are male strippers or just dudes who just give themselves out to people.
Escorts.
They're two different people. They're two
Escorts.
different types
Yes,
of people.
they are
If
two
you're
different
somebody,
Gigolos.
listen. If you are somebody who's constantly showing yourself out to different people, all random people every single night, you're always out there stripping, you're showing your body off, opposed to you being in a private situation and you're fucking somebody and you're showing that person your body.
Baby, I think that's where we off at, because I think you don't value. I don't really think you seeing sex in the level that it really fucking is, dog.
No, you.
Oh,
I don't think you're really viewing
because for
sex
me-
in the
yeah,
way that it
because for
really
me-
is.
Because for me,
because if you are literally out there giving yourself to fucking bitches,
no, because
but I'm
listen to
over
me.
here I'm just showing you. I'm just
hold
showing
on.
you some
But
shit
listen,
that
but
you would
sex
see
and
if I was at a
stripping-
beach, dog.
Do your thing,
But-
but nobody's
you see
saying.
some shit I
But
see at a
nobody's
beach.
saying not do it. Nobody's telling you not to do your thing. You just may or may not get wifed up by certain men who think a certain way. That's
but
all.
my point is what makes this man feel as if he can go sit here and go, you know what? If you're a stripper, nah, I can't do it.
That's his
But,
preference.
yeah, you're
Personal
right.
preference.
I
It's his
get, you know
preference.
what? You're right.
Just like
It
how
is his
women have their
preference.
own preferences.
You're right.
Most
It is
women
his
want men who make
preference.
six-figure jobs
Yep.
are,
You're right.
over 6 feet tall.
I could completely.
Can supply for themselves, have their
You're
own jobs,
right.
own cars.
You are
Women
right.
have their own personal preferences, so men are allowed to have their own personal
It is
preferences.
a
Exactly.
personal
You can't have
you're
your cake
right.
and
If
eat
I
it too.
prefer a girl to not
You
be
can't. You can't have your cake.
All I'm
a lot
saying
of a
is
lot
that
of
still has to stand for him.
yeah, that's his preference, but you still can't
I've
have your
never
cake
been out
and eat
stripping.
it too. I don't care if he
That's
yells.
my
You
thing.
still
That's
you
my
can't
thing.
have your cake and eat it.
Yes, you can't have
I'm
your
messing
cake
with
and eat it
But
too.
you
You
can't have
could.
you can't have your cake and eat
Yes,
it
you
too.
can.
no,
That's what
hell.
I'm saying,
Okay,
dog.
so
you
why-
can't have your
all right,
cake
so
and eat it too.
why most of these-
He can screw on a bunch of
Okay.
females.
No,
but
nobody
he can't-
said that he can do that.
Exactly, but this is what I am saying. He's saying he would not date a stripper
Right.
because too many people have
Okay,
seen
I see
her.
what you- right, you're
But
going
he
back. But hold
can
on.
fuck
Did
with
I
a bunch
ever
of
say-
different
but hold
females in
on.
her
That's
past.
casual
But hold
sex,
on.
love.
Did I ever say Taylor?
That's
did I
casual
ever say,
sex,
Did I
love.
ever say that?
Look,
That's
let me tell
casual
you, this
sex.
sex ain't casual.
Hold on,
dog.
hold on. Listen.
That's
to me.
casual
Hold
sex.
on.
This ain't casual.
Hey, it's my
Well,
turn.
niggas
Listen.
is having casual sex, so you can say it ain't casual, but it's
Listen,
still casual.
listen.
It go
Did
back
I
to the
ever
first one. The
say?
facts.
Did I ever say once in my? Did
feel
I
what I'm
ever
saying?
say once tonight that I wouldn't wife up a chick who had over 10 bodies?
No,
didn't-
that's what I'm saying. That's
Pause.
what I'm. That's
He
what
didn't
I'm
say
saying.
that tonight, y'all.
But that's
he
what
did
he
not
was.
say
I
But
never
that's
said that
but
at all,
look,
though.
but love,
Ooh,
but
he
love,
lied, didn't
but
he?
love.
Never said that
But
at
look,
all.
he never said
Eric,
that
hold on.
once.
Eric, have I ever said that, bro? Eric, have I ever said that I wouldn't
no,
wife
you're
up
right.
a chick who had
But
over
that's
10
You
but
bodies?
that's
said
the
you wouldn't
basis
wife up a
of his
chick if she
statement.
stripped the last
But that's the
year.
basis of his statement. He
You
wasn't
wouldn't wife up a
saying.
chick if she stripped within the last year. But you would wife up a chick if she had like 20 bodies.
Okay, can I? All right.
Never said I would wife her if she had.
I'm not saying I
You can tell when the shorty's
That's
a
what
slut.
he's. Okay, are you saying? Okay, let me ask you this. Let's. Would you wife a stripper who's not? Hold on. Would you? It's because of me, dog. Okay.
Set 'em up like
playing.
bait.
But no,
No,
but
what I'm saying is, if she had, I have to know
if
who
she
this
stopped
shorty
stripping,
is.
I'm saying if she stopped stripping and got with you, would you date her?
No.
He
Okay.
said no. After
Okay.
a year, he said if she was stripping within the past year, then he can't. He can't do it.
Okay.
I mean,
I feel
yes,
you
I
on that.
completely understand that is his preference.
'Cause
I'm not
people
saying he's
change.
wrong for his preference.
'Cause people
My
change.
thing is, you can't feel no type of way if shorty come up and say, well, I done seen your podcast and I done heard that you said that you done did this and that and this and that, and I don't want to fuck with you
Can
because
I say
of
something?
That's fine.
Can I say something?
Okay.
But hold.
Hold
All
on. Can I say something real quick?
yeah.
Y'all been doing a fantastic job.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
it. No, really.
Hey, yeah, they were getting their point across.
My
I
man
love
got
it.
something too.
So,
Oh, he
Monty,
said his hand raised for
He
a
said
minute.
his hand
Hold on.
raised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has had his.
I didn't.
yes.
I didn't realize it was raised for like that specific reason.
I just have a question for Tate.
Yes.
So
Sorry, love.
you said that you judge yourself super harshly, but you don't judge your friends, right? So if somebody comes into your life that's gonna be there forever, would you not judge them as harshly as you judge yourself? Like
You
your
know
partner?
what? No, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't judge. I'm not saying I don't judge my friends. What I'm saying is I'm more understanding from my friends.
Yeah,
So I know. I don't know nobody else's mind. In my opinion, I know mine. So I can judge myself harshly because I know for a fact, Taylor, what you're capable of. I can't say what they got going on necessarily, what's going on in their head. So all I can do is understand them.
I agree with that, but so to Monty's point, a friend and a partner are two different levels in your
Exactly.
Yes.
life. I don't judge my friends. You can strip,
Zach,
you can sell drugs.
Thank you
can
so
do-
fucking
you can
much,
do
bro.
business, you can
Thank
do
you so
everything.
See, but
fucking much.
this is
But
what
my
I-
wife, though,
But this is the thing.
You gotta move different.
You got.
You gotta move
exactly.
different.
Relationships are
what I'm
relationships,
saying.
though.
No.
Relationships are relationships.
My
Get her
girl
ass.
is a representation of me.
Get her ass.
If I judge myself so harshly, my girl's a representation of me, I'm gonna judge her as strict as I judge myself, if not harsh.
Bang.
See, but look, this is the thing. You can judge her just as hard as you
Why
judge
don't you have a
yourself.
motherfucking mic?
But you can end
Goddamn
up
it.
fucking lonely too. Because let me tell you something. That is the reason why motherfuckers can't stand me half of the time. If
You was a stripper?
because no, wow.
Wow.
I done thought about it multiple times. Just ain't got the courage. Anyways, but no, like I've been in relationships where I am starting to judge my guy as I am judging myself. But I am overly harsh on myself. So the nigga can look at it like, dog, you doing too much for me. You're overbearing. You're this, you're that. So you can judge somebody like you judge yourself, but you gotta understand that they are not you. You cannot judge everybody like you judge yourself.
That's true. I agree with that.
She going viral.
I
with
agree
this
with
one.
that. Yeah, she gonna go.
Yo,
viral.
hey.
I like that one.
It's Tay.
Certain things are non-negotiable.
Let's
That
go.
might be
She
my
eating.
Right.
And you're right.
my
That is his non-negotiable, and I am okay with that. My thing is you just gotta be okay with a female saying that I done heard that you didn't ran through a few.
And I'm perfectly okay if that affects her.
That's all.
And I never said I wouldn't be. Now, if that's gonna affect her opinion on me,
even count that.
That's
Everybody,
listen.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody's not stripping though.
Listen, if that's gonna
everybody got bodies, but everybody not stripping.
If that's
everybody
gonna
don't have
depict,
bodies, and everybody ain't stripping.
listen,
most people got bodies.
If
love.
that is going to depict her vision of me, of who I am, because of who I've slept with, okay, I get it, because that's how I depict girls. I judge myself. I judge girls.
Got bodies.
I judge my girl based on how I judge myself, because my girl is a representation of who I am.
Right.
So if you're just my homegirl, I'm gonna look at you way differently than somebody who I'm trying to wife the fuck up.
Facts.
See, and
there shouldn't be nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. But I guess that's why when I look at it, the aspect of like when I was saying, but did you say you judge yourself harshly? More harshly? Okay.
Always.
Because that's when I look at it. It's like when you're judging yourself. You're judging somebody on the aspect of you judge yourself. I just said, everybody isn't the same, dog. It's like you can really bring somebody down just because you're expecting them to be where you are. Sometimes you gotta love that person for who they are, dog.
Yeah, but I'm not bringing nobody down. Again, I'm not gonna wife you if I feel like I don't like your life decisions. Like, I'm only gonna wife up somebody who I feel like I like your life decisions, and I wanna, and I'm sure I can, and that's awesome. That sucks to be me, doesn't it? Oh,
but
you can miss out on a lot.
You can dodge bullets and you can miss out on a blessing.
Oh,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 50-50 chance.
Again, it really depends on the shorty. I'm gonna be honest with you. At the end of the day, it really depends on the shorty.
It does.
You really never know. Like, I might have some girl who comes into my life was like, yeah, I was just tripping last year, but she seems to really just be like a genuine cool shorty, and she might change my whole perspective on things. I'm still learning. I'm still young. I'm still learning.
Exactly.
But it's just right now, as of right now, I have certain standards. I have certain preferences, and I'm gonna stick to those. And I want
these are your morals. These are your foundations.
These are what I want in a woman, because I know what makes I know what makes me happy. What makes me happy is to see my woman growing herself and doing better for herself, and not just sitting there trying to mooch off of me. If a shorty was like, hey, I want to go out, I want to take us out. All right, cool, shit, let's do it. But if you always expecting me to
you, strippers are getting their own money, baby. They ain't mooching off of you.
Yeah, but they shaking their ass in my face, so that's what they get paid to do.
Hold on, but
that's what they get paid to do.
I've been waiting to ask this all night. So are you still are you gonna throw money at her? And if she asks you for $20, would you still throw money at her without the shaking of the ass?
And this is the friend still,
right?
Yes.
Okay,
bro. This has been my homegirl since high school. If she really needed $20,
He'd give her $20.
Right.
Okay. Like this is what y'all are getting fucked up.
Let's stop trying to make my
that's what I'm saying. I still have the utmost respect for my homegirl. I understand that she's in a point in her life that I don't agree with, but this is her life, bro. I'm not going to sit there and just be like, oh, I don't like you now just because of your life decisions. I still respect you the same as I did before you started doing this. I understand that you are doing what you have to do to make some money. And again, if it's something that you're doing, shoot, I like to see girls. I like to see personally, you know, I'll go to a strip club here and there. Like, I'll support you then. I'll throw a couple dollars, make sure you get a couple dollars in your pocket, make sure you're good.
Just make sure you bring ass business.
Like, I'm not trying to sleep with her. I'm not trying to do nothing like that. If you're my home girl, bro, and I respect you, and this is what you're doing, if you ask me to come out, I'm gonna come out. It's not like I haven't done it before. I've done it a few times, bro. Where I have a few homegirls who were strippers, and they were like, "Hey, just come out and support." Da da da. I go out. I bring a homeboy. I ask a homeboy, "Hey, you trying to go out?" But that's my point is that I don't try to make it a me thing. I'm trying to like.
His friend was shaking her titties in your face.
The second she was like, "Oh, come out and support one night," I'm like, "All right, shit, Eric, you trying to go out to the strip club? I don't really want to go out to that shit by myself. I'd rather go out there with my homeboy, and we can just go have a little bit of fun, whatever. Throw a couple 20 or throw some singles or whatever, and we just have fun." Like,
these are not the friends you need.
What?
This motherfucker said, Eric,
I get what you're saying.
Why he acting like he'd just make a whole post talking about he want to see some titties?
Well, that was true, and that was a fun night.
Exactly. So he ain't throwing you under the bus, friend.
All right,
yeah,
so
but
look,
these strippers up here are different.
I'm just a selective person. I don't feel like seeing that shit on social media, but if I feel like having the urge to just go to a strip club, see some girls shake some ass, I mean, shit, that's what they getting paid for. I ain't trying to fuck them. I'm going to respect them while they're there. I'm going to throw in their money, say, hey, good job, whatever. If they thank me, I'm going to say you're welcome, and we're going to keep it going. I'm not about to sit there and try to flirt with them and touch them and do all that extra shit.
Never mind.
I mean, I can feel it. Monty isn't built to have a stripper girlfriend, and that's okay.
I think I know what
my thing is just the years.
I have preferences.
I just feel like the years are too harsh.
I just like good girls, man. I like going for good girls, man. Girls.
Yeah, but you've been a bad boy at times.
Yeah, and
why do you feel like she can't be a bad girl?
I never said that she couldn't, because I feel like
you gonna get you only gonna get so much.
Listen to me. Now I need you guys to understand this. I feel like everybody at some point in life should go through a stage where they just explore themselves.
Yeah, true.
Go and just explore
Yeah.
people. See what your likes and dislikes are. See what you enjoy. See what you don't enjoy. See what you know.
We
just
call that the whole phase.
go through your whole phase.
had
If
it.
you go
What?
through your whole phase, then
had
go through
Bullshit.
it. That
Okay.
doesn't bother me because I've been through it. Everybody's whole phase is different, but I've been through it, so I get it. Like, if you have your whole phase and you fuck 5-6 dudes, whatever. Like, it's whatever. Like, are you clean? All right, cool. We're cool. Like,
Right.
when you're with me though, like, now we're here though. You,
gotta
know what I
move.
mean?
I feel
Like,
like, but you
gotta
be
move
the
different.
As long as you let me see your my chart, we good.
My chart.
My
What's
chart?
that?
Niggas don't even know what a
What the fuck? Y'all don't know what a my chart
What is a
Nah,
Y'all
what's
what
a
is a
all
my
fucked
chart?
up in the head.
Too much sex, so I know what a
Oh, what is a my
What is
chart?
a my chart?
My chart, exactly. You
No,
need to
you
see
just
the
get you
STDs,
just
dog.
get
You just get a
tested.
test, yeah.
It's called a my
That's a my chart. That's what it's called. It's a my chart.
I don't
You
ask
pull it
them.
up
I
and
just
they
say, take
"What's
my
your
blood,
chart?"
take my blood, and go look.
Hold on, is this on like a dating thing?
No, it's not a dating
What?
thing. It's your medical. It's
How are
your
they gonna
medical
digitally
records.
tell you if you have an
Pull up
STD?
your my chart and it'll show
what do you put your
all
blood
of
in the phone?
tests,
No,
what you're
you go to the
positive for,
hospital.
what you're not
You can
positive
just log
for.
in and just go
this
see
is how
it.
you know
Yes.
y'all have
Okay,
been
that's
tested
good.
a
How
lot
would
of
they
times.
know if you don't go to
I
the
am
hospital?
a woman.
I
I
get
get
tested
tested
every
every 3 years.
Every quarter I get tested. Just for
3
safety
years.
reasons.
It used to be
Damn.
every year.
Every 3 years.
3 years.
You went 3 years?
Yeah, y'all. I don't. I
Yeah,
can't.
you-
I keep
she
telling
might
y'all.
be-
I didn't
yeah.
have a whole phase. I don't just go
Oh, yeah,
scrolling
you
on
didn't
you.
You know what?
So there's no need
I'm
for
sorry,
me to test
Tay.
on a
I'm sorry,
regular.
because when you said that earlier and I said bullshit, 3 years, damn, that's crazy.
I don't.
I
yeah.
would probably be on the suicide
Y'all,
watch.
I can go without sex for a
They'd
very,
be like, oh, he
very,
about to kill
very
himself
long
today.
time.
I ain't
It's
gonna hold you,
done.
man.
As long I
I'm
know
not
how
going
my
3
body
years.
works, so I don't necessarily need another man
Jesus.
to get me
Oh.
off
All right.
all the time.
3 years is crazy.
It's not the same,
What's the next question?
but you know.
All right. So
3 years.
I want to, because we are close to the end of the show here. Well, we are beyond, but
Yeah.
take care of you, lad. I got you. I want to go through 2 more questions and then we're going to wrap it up. This one is going to be a quick one, but it's one that I had up here. Would full denuclearization make the world a safer or less safer place?
Say that again.
All right, I'm gonna answer it after I ask it. So, would would full denuclearization, meaning take away all nukes, make the world a safer or a less safer place? Now, here's my answer to this before everybody goes. I think that denuclearization would make the world a bit of a safer place because, again, if people want war, at least they can't turn to nukes to try to blow everything up. Bullets can damage a lot of things, and bombs can damage a lot of things, but nukes can really damage a lot of things. And I think that just having everybody having nukes is a very dangerous thing because, again, you can have some really fucking wicked rulers coming to office and whatever, and they can start doing some crazy stuff. So I don't know.
The crazy thing about it, they teach us in school the people have the power, right? But the people don't even know what these motherfuckers are talking about. Who in their right mind right now that can answer this? What is the president talking about with Russia? What is Russia talking about with Ukraine? What is China talking about with Korea? We don't.
I mean,
know.
ever
What-
since goddamn, what was it, World War II?
No, but no, the crazy. I'm talking about some real shit. Like, we doing this podcast right now, right? We putting out all our feelings about different topics and stuff like that. These motherfuckers signing orders, contracts. Yeah, we gonna bomb them on this day. This is person that's gonna push the
Okay,
button.
the topic
Like,
was: do you think denuclearization
You said
is
it, good
safer
job.
and exactly,
for the world?
and I think that, you know, denuclearization or whatever like that ain't gonna solve. It ain't gonna solve shit. Because guess
Okay.
what? They're just gonna pick the next power.
Well, again, but they won't have nukes to count on to just start bombing people, bro.
What- you
Again,
know-
I don't think nukes are good for the world, bro, at all, because they're gonna fuck up the ozone. They're gonna fuck
Exactly.
up civilizations.
ozone?
Like,
They will literally fuck
the
up the
ozone,
earth.
bro. What are you
The
not
ozone.
worried about the atmosphere,
The
bro?
firmament.
You're not worried about the atmosphere, my boy.
That's how
That
I
way.
know y'all not really deep into this shit, bro.
Shut
When it,
your
when it comes to
goddamn-
this shit's been like this for years. Okay, soon as the first factory was made, soon as gas, anything,
Yeah, but
Do you
again,
know
I believe
how much
in,
of
I
it
was
believe
already
in,
fucked over,
like,
bro.
The ozone, like,
I don't
there's,
think
like,
he understands how much radiation is in a nuclear bomb
That's why-
versus
that's
a
why-
power
So,
plant.
That's why the question is so shaped
Yo,
you
by
gotta think, bro.
denuclearization because
Exactly.
the
Once-
radiation is so fucked
to answer
up.
what he
Bro.
he's talking about, oh, everybody shouldn't have the power. We was the only ones to really use it.
But
we wiped out a whole nation.
Look, here's the thing, bro.
And we
What
were
you
wrong
talking about?
for that if you
So
ask
now
me.
you saying, oh
Hold on,
man, it
hold
might
on.
be too much. Nah, nigga, I do the
Bro,
same thing.
there was-
If you whoop my ass with a stick, guess what? Our next fight, I'm gonna bring a
So
boulder.
what you're telling me is I need
fuck
to
you
leave
talking
America before somebody try to get us back.
Look, I just don't think that nukes are the safest thing to have for the world. I think that say China launches a nuke on whoever, whoever's about to launch a nuke back because everybody has fucking nukes.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We put,
Again,
we was
once
the first one
one
to
person,
release nuke,
once one person pushes the button, everybody's about to start pushing the button, bro.
And
This
I'm not
world's
gonna
gonna
hold
go
you.
to fucking.
I'm not
fuck.
gonna hold you. I feel like I genuinely feel like if everybody was to start pushing buttons on nukes, they're all coming here
But in
because of what we started.
yeah, but because at the end of the day, guess what? Like I said, the people control who puts in office. At the end of the day, we
No,
control.
we don't. No, we
They don't
don't.
control shit.
We don't control
Them
that.
niggas don't
We are
control
literally taught that the electoral college controls more of the vote for the president than our votes.
So
even
if we don't control anything, what's stopping the next mob in D.C. from just rushing the White House and blowing that motherfucker's head
Well,
back?
the
Mob,
government,
but
That's the
Yeah.
point.
the
Control.
government
We
is a
cattle.
mob.
They gotta still keep their
Crowd
cattle.
control.
They gotta
Crowd
keep
control.
crowd control
Okay,
goes
you
in
get
with
enough
it.
motherfuckers
We
in that
cattle.
bitch, then what?
We cattle.
The point is, bro.
They not gonna just blow up their
listen.
investments.
Come on.
The world is not a free world. Nowhere.
No.
Yeah, I
The
understand
people of
that.
power have control over everything. People who have the most money, the most
the mind.
power, and the most mind, they have control over everything.
All right, and we
So
understand
people
that.
like us, we have control over nothing. We're pawns to all
Yeah,
their
no,
games.
that's it.
All we have control
All
over
we
is
are
literally
NPCs
ourselves.
in their GTA
So
worlds,
you,
bro.
so
and their
you don't
servers,
think you
bro.
could do it?
Do
Like,
what?
if push comes to shove, Biden comes out and be like, all right, man, for the last 55 years, y'all been slaves this whole time. You wouldn't react? You wouldn't? You just be like, I'm cattle.
I'd
It is
laugh
what
and
it
say,
is.
thank you for
Bro,
telling me what
mean,
I
would be
already
tripping
knew.
because I would
It
be
is-
more tripping on the
Is
fact that
what
he
you're
said
gonna be
that.
like, oh, it
Now
is
hold
what
on,
it
hold
is?
on,
I
hold
would
on.
be like,
Now,
this nigga came
everybody-
up here and said that.
Like he was honest, I guess.
Everybody is gonna react differently. The way I would react is if I was a slave to you, motherfucker. I've been living good, thanks, bro. Because my life hasn't been that hard, bro. So
He said he a happy slave.
Now,
Yes,
when it
ma'am.
comes to- no.
Boy, yeah, you really is from upstate New York.
Listen,
What the fuck?
listen to me. Listen to
Hell
me.
no.
We're all slaves to the government, bro.
We
We're
are.
all just a part of their
Yeah,
fucking
most
point.
definitely.
It's either you can
Most
accept
definitely.
it or you can just not accept
What's
it and let it
that?
fuck
What's
your
that?
life
What's
up.
that? Did
You don't
that
accept it?
I don't
number?
accept it.
Why not?
You don't have to
Why
accept
don't
it.
you
I don't
accept
accept it
What's
either.
that number that
Now,
you
this
used
is
to get
where
that job you got? That you used to
This
file your
is-
taxes?
TurboTax?
No, what's that number
No.
that you used to get
My
that
Social
job you
Security.
got?
Social Security
And then,
number.
yeah, that you used to
But you
file
can
your
go off
taxes.
the.
Exactly, bro.
We've had this discussion before. You can go off the map. You can go off the map.
Yeah.
It doesn't. No one is telling you that you gotta stay in their frame of
You
how they run business.
okay, go ahead and go off of the map,
Now-
and then
now,
let's say you
listen.
ever came back up, and let's see what the government got for you.
Now listen to what I'm saying though. Now listen to what I'm saying. Is that
You
you
can
know
go
the
free.
Eric, you know the whole Matrix shit, the whole Matrix shit, right? So now
Because
you
no,
can
seriously, you gotta
sit there-
pay to leave. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
you can sit
don't
there
have to
and
pay
you
to-
can be super considered. You can be super concerned about what the government is doing and what they all got going on, or you could be somebody like me who doesn't really worry too much about what they got going on. I know it affects my everyday life in a way, but it doesn't like directly affect me for real.
Right.
So
Right
like
now.
I don't worry that much. Like I pay attention, but I don't sit there and like really like worry too much about what they got going on. I just worry about myself and how to keep building myself and how to work around what they have going on so I can keep building myself so I can get out of this
Out
this
of their
whole-
I'm not
control.
gonna hold
Out
you,
of their
though.
control.
Yeah,
Right?
so my point is I don't let them control me. I sit there and I
Nah,
say,
'cause
all
that's
right,
the
this
thing.
is what it is. This is what it is. And this is what I have to do to get beyond it.
For-
This
yeah,
is what
'cause
I have to
for
do to
you
get
to-
past it. I don't worry about what it is.
for
I
you
worry
to
about
tell-
how to get past it, bro.
For you to tell somebody some shit like that, I don't see how that would. I'm not. I would. If somebody came on the TV right now and was like, "Yeah, we've been controlling you," I'm not going for that bullshit, bro.
I'm
Why
I'm
not?
taking
but
a
they,
call.
Go to
they
work every
already
day.
are though.
But
But
they
listen,
do.
On
but
chitty chitty
listen,
bang bang.
You go to work
Listen,
every day
but
to
listen,
pay
let's
bills
start
that they
over.
placed
But-
on you.
But listen, bro, whether
do.
you want to accept it or not, they're controlling all of us, bro.
They are.
They have
think
control
so.
over our money, they have control over everything that
So
we're
The money is the number
you
one
can
thing.
now
You can't
listen.
plan.
Now listen,
can't plan.
you can individually
You can't build.
you can build on your own, of course, but
You
they
can't
still
fuse.
but they still have control over all, bro. You can get past it and you can build your way
They
up and you
control-
can make your
they
way
can-
up, bro. But overall, the government has control over everything.
Bro,
so
they-
if you want to get a grant or a loan or some shit, who controls that? The banks. Who controls the banks?
I
The
ain't
government.
talking about what they call as money and value, bro. You telling me that God didn't create you to build your own shit?
I
You
ain't
telling me
saying
to grow your own shit?
I understand
I
where
ain't
you're
saying
coming
shit?
from.
You telling me a government got you as a hamster, bro?
No,
He's
but the
talking all this, but he's not
What you
doing
saying?
none of it.
No,
You
but
talking
listen.
about it, but
So
you're
you
not doing it.
slave then?
No,
So you
listen.
are technically a
No,
slave
more
right now. You're not
cattle.
out
No,
here. You're not
cattle.
out here. You're not out here growing
You
your
cattle.
own food.
I use the word cattle. That's what I use.
You can't
cattle.
teach your
What
own
I'm saying
kids.
is-
You relying on the school system to
No,
raise your
listen,
kid. Come on
listen,
now, bro.
what I'm saying
I'm not
is,
listening to
listen,
that
what I'm
bullshit,
saying
bro.
is, it comes down to this. It comes to realization of what is going on around you and how to move past it and how to
But
build
why are
beyond
you-
it, like
but
how to get,
why
how to
are
build
you
through
saying
it.
that? I want to know why you're saying that. Are you saying
I'm
that
saying
because
I'm saying this for the
because you don't believe it, or you like I'm not going to be that?
bro. I will never let a government tell me, oh yeah, y'all just cattle, y'all move how we want to move. I do this shit right now. Like I was agreeing with Monty when he first said, yo, I'm gonna use the system to build my own so I can, do my own shit. But when you just automatically be like, yeah, I'm just part of it. They tell me do this, I'm gonna do that.
No,
like,
see, that's
But
not
that's
what I'm
not how
saying.
they do it. That's not how they do it.
He talking about, oh, who fills out the checks and stuff like that. So you telling me you can't raise your own bread or
No,
come
that's
up
not
with
what
your
I'm
can do
saying
that.
at all,
To
bro. That's not
get
what I'm
the
saying at all. I'm
necessities that
saying,
you
All right, hold on. Wait. Have you done any of that you're talking about?
I have done it. I have
Okay.
done it before.
What have you done?
So I know when I was raised, my father was like, yo, and
I'm talking about have you done what you need to do to get off of the grid?
Not yet.
All right.
right.
So they got your mind.
Not yet. They don't have my mind.
Yes,
because
bro.
I already
But
have
if you would
do.
have been
where
there.
I'm about to go.
How old are you?
bro,
27.
exactly.
You
bro.
should. If you was off the grid, they didn't have your mind. I'm not saying you're
Get
not
his ass.
learning and
Come
you're
on.
getting
Get his
into your
ass.
own
No, really.
mind.
Yeah, no, I'm
but what
all
I'm
in.
saying is that you would be off the grid already. And look, it goes this deep. Your parents would have been off the grid, and your grandparents would have been off the grid too. Like that's how much they got you because they got your mind. That's why you buy Nikes. I don't see you in no butter cookies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying like, yo, I'm just those are fine. I'm
Exactly.
saying
Get his head.
I'm saying they're dope. I'm saying you bought the shoes because you liked them because somebody told you they were fire. So you went and you got them. So that's what I'm saying. Because of stuff like that. I'm saying that
I'm listening.
I'm saying because of stuff like that, they put things into your mind every day. They put little things into your mind. Education is fucked up. You start learning this shit when you a kid, nigga. You start learning this shit. They start grooming you to be cattle. And that's what you become. They don't tell you start your own business in school. They tell you go work for somebody.
Exactly.
But I'm saying,
We still on the plantation.
By you witnessing all that and you understanding,
Yeah.
when your mind is truly open, you're looking at this like, okay, they are trying to control you. They are trying to groom you. Once you get old enough and you start to realize, like, okay, cool. Like, why am I paying taxes? Why am I paying profits?
Facts.
Why am I paying?
Yeah.
Why am I doing all this when I could do it on my own?
True.
Once that finally kicked in, I was like, oh yeah.
You gotta
Once
do
I
that.
get
But
this
again,
shit,
like,
I'm a
not every-
finesse.
Yeah, no, facts.
It's all about
Yeah,
finessing
yeah.
because that's what they did.
And you got to get out. It's not that easy to go off and start a farm and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
And go live on an island or some shit like that.
But you can do it.
You know what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying?
there's a
Yeah.
possibility that you can do it.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it.
Facts.
Listen, any and everybody can do it. Not everybody's gonna do it. It takes
Takes
specific people and it takes time because
It takes
again,
changing your mind.
Not everybody
Yes,
is
'cause
built
people
to
It takes
have their own
changing your
business.
mind.
Not everybody is built to have their own business, bro.
No,
I'm
they're
gonna
not.
be honest
Nope.
with you. Like this shit takes a certain mindset to have
Yeah.
your own business. Now, if you are blessed enough to be able to have your own business and start your own business and go that route and be able to build that for yourself, that's great. But not everybody has that blessing and has that opportunity to be able to be like, yeah, I'm gonna have my own business. I'm gonna be able to run it full time. Da da da. Like, not everybody has that, bro.
You finesse the system to get it.
But
Everything
that's my
that
thing.
we're
You
built
say
get
you
that.
finesse
Everything
the
that-
system to get it, but to be completely honest, you're not really finessing the system.
Yeah.
You're really just following
You really
the
just-
system.
You following the system of what you have to do in order to get it for yourself, bro.
Okay.
And there's a system for everything. Your mic's off.
You brainwash and shit, right? Is that you don't gotta finesse the system, you just gotta apply it. You know what I mean? You in the
Okay.
country of where you at. You know what I mean? You here.
And that's what I'm saying.
You on the land. So
but
look, they got a system, but they tricked you. They made you hate the system. You
They
feel
got
me?
him thinking he can finesse it.
Yeah, they got you thinking you can finesse it.
got
He
You know
thinks
what
he
I
can
mean?
finesse the
Regardless.
system.
And only
Nah,
thing
you
that-
got to
only
get
thing
off
you
the
gotta
grid.
do is work
Like
with
you
the
got to
system
get off the grid.
so that you can elevate in the. You know what I mean? Because everybody, Jay-Z, everybody you look up to, they are working the system. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly.
You know what I mean?
The thing about finessing the system is working the system of what makes you rich.
Applying it.
There's
you know what I'm
different systems
Right.
in life, bro.
It's
Right.
either
There's
you work the
systems-
system or you go off the grid. Like
Go off the grid.
Exactly. It's either you work the system and you work what they set for you in order, like those milestones.
But
and
you're
those
still in the
stepping stones,
system.
But you still
You're
in
still
the
in the
system.
system.
See what I'm
You
saying?
can live good. You can live really good,
And
but
then-
you're gonna always be.
You're gonna take care of your paperwork.
You always gonna exactly. You gonna always
Exactly.
exactly. You gonna always
Exactly.
be
You always
on.
gonna
be
count
in
for
the
what you
system.
making.
It's one and the same.
You gonna
So,
do your, you gonna do
that's
your
my
taxes.
thing,
One and the
though.
same.
I think
You gonna do
So
your
that
taxes.
goes to show that if
That's one and
Biden
the
was to
same.
really, if Biden was
Eric
to
just
really
wants
get
to
up
be a
here,
rebel. Eric just wants to be a super
he
big rebel.
does. Because if Biden was
It's
to get
not
up there
like
and
a
say you
super
are a
rebel, but I'm
slave,
just not gonna
Say
let
it like
somebody
that.
like I
Fucking
don't
guy.
like. I've never liked the phrase of somebody like if you came to me right now,
Yeah.
just like, well, my bank account is different for yours, so I own you. Like, I make the rules because I'm buying this, that, and that third.
see, that's the
Like,
thing about
I
words.
can't.
Yeah, but
People,
hold on.
people
They
hold
own you
words.
because they'll kill you.
But hold on.
They'll kill you.
They already got the
Now,
rules.
now look.
I'd rather them
Now
try,
this
you know
this
what I'm saying?
really
Fuck it.
all
I feel what
this
you're
is
saying.
all
I'm not
subjective
saying
right
right.
here, bro. This is all subjective right here because if this is your boss and the guy who signed your checks or like the guy who pays you for real, they pretty much do own you.
No.
Until you break that and
No.
you separate
They
yourself
own
from
you
them.
while you under that company.
Yeah, while you under that company, they own you, bro.
I feel what y'all saying.
They own
Like,
your health
feel
insurance.
what y'all
They
saying.
own your dental. They own your vision. All of those little perks and shit that they give you at
Yeah.
the job
I'm
that you have to
not-
pay for. They own you, bro.
They do.
I'm not going
You
for
work
that.
at the shipyard, bro. If you don't go to work tomorrow and you just no call no show, what happens?
I've been out of work for.
He gets a new job. He starts his own business. He don't.
So
They don't
ask him
own
what
him.
happens if
No,
you
There
get
you
fired.
go.
No,
Right?
listen.
What happens if you get fired?
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
And you- hey, you figure something out.
Wait,
You know what I'm saying?
But they control you, though.
Wait. Until you go off on your own, they control you while you're with that company. Like she
No,
said.
they don't.
Now, while
Yes,
you're
they
with
do. While
them,
you're with them,
while
they
you're
don't
with
control you.
No, while you're with them,
They
meaning,
don't control you.
Listen, they might
Listen to
not
what I'm
physically
saying.
control you. You can make your own choices. However,
Yeah.
you are going to choose to operate within their policy so that when you
Right.
can maintain that job to feed your
Exactly.
family.
They have
They don't-
control.
they don't-
They have
Hold on.
control
You
over
think-
how they can change your life. That's
think-
what they can have control
no,
over.
wait. Well, I don't.
They have control over how they can change your life. Hold on. If you
know if I
you
agree
get,
with that.
but hold
I
on.
see where he
But
going with
listen.
changing your life.
But you
Hell
feel,
no.
this is where I'm going.
I don't
Hold
know
on.
with
Listen.
that. I
Listen.
don't know
Listen.
about
Listen.
that.
Listen. I'm not saying they could change your life in such a way. I'm saying they have control over what changes in your life. Because if I fire you, and for some reason or whatnot, you just lost your job. Hold on. Hopefully you can get another job. You probably will be able to
Hold
get
on,
another
but
job.
I've
Now
seen-
this is
hold on.
all by the
hold
person,
on.
though. This is all by the person.
Exactly.
Now, if you're somebody like me, now this is going based off of what you were just trying to say. Me personally, when I lost my job,
Yeah. What happened?
I had my own business already. But how many people are like me and have their own business?
Not
Because
a
they
lot.
don't control you. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
I'm
the
making.
job didn't
You didn't
con-
control you when you worked there.
I get what you're saying.
So why
but
are you
what-
telling
but
this
my
man that
s-
they control
but
you?
My
Or why
point
you
is,
agreeing with them saying they control you? They didn't control
They
you
can
when
control
you worked
But
there.
Exactly.
they control your
You had your own
circumstance.
business.
They
Because
could they
listen-
could control your circumstances is what I'm saying.
But-
They could control your circumstances is what we're saying.
don't control
Exactly.
anything.
Yes, they
don't
do. They
control
can they can
though.
control your
That's just the
circumstances
thing.
You're right,
by
you're
you
right,
losing
you're
your
right,
job
you're right.
and now hold on.
Whatever
Now
you
have
say
to,
controls you. You're right. So if that's what you believe and that's what you know that they
what
control
I'm,
you, then
but
they,
what
they,
I'm
they
saying
have that
is,
over you.
but
you know?
listen, but what I'm saying is that when I worked there,
Okay.
there were certain policies and limitations that I had to work around my own job.
you couldn't quit?
Now,
You couldn't quit?
I could have quit, but did I have that solidified clientele at that time? I didn't.
No,
But
it's not
now
even
when I
about
got
that, like-
fired, I had the solidified clientele. But
We saying
again, not
yourself, bro.
everybody.
You
But
talking about
again,
the
but listen
clientele.
to me. Not everybody has my circumstances where I have my own business. Not everybody has their own business,
It's
bro.
not about
Some
own-
people
it's-
don't have their own business and they
it's-
need and rely on that job in
But
order
look,
to pay for their
okay,
bills.
I feel like this is
So
where it goes
that
left.
job, those are the people where that job
I-
can.
The word control
You
has
see
too
what
much
I'm
of a
saying?
negative
It didn't control
connotation
me.
to it.
Because they
The word
allowed that
control
job to
has
control them.
Exactly.
You don't let a job control you.
Exactly.
You shouldn't let a job control
but
you, but
loud,
some people
but loud.
a job does
But
control
loud.
you
Nothing
because that's
controls
your source of
anybody
income.
if we're being
I
honest.
think let's do this because she just said something that makes sense. I think we're using the wrong word because we don't know another word to use.
It has a negative
But,
connotation.
I'll
Y'all
say this, if-
automatically
if-
look
I
at
said
it
that
wrong.
about
For me,
suffering.
Hold on real quick.
You sign up for a job, right?
If I lost my job today, I got a good ass job. I got a good motherfucking job. If I lost that shit today, I'll be in trouble. They more control you with subliminal messaging.
That's what I'm saying.
and
is
TV
that
and all that type of shit.
So
That's
you
what they
telling me you
more
don't have
control
everybody,
options?
not
So
everybody.
you don't-
have
they control
options,
you.
but I can't go and just because I don't have an education, I don't have a certificate or nothing like that.
So what's that? Hold on. When you say stuff like that, bro, like
What's
I don't
stopping me
care.
from
There's
doing
no
it?
there's no job that I've ever had that's ever had control over me
Everything can
because I
control
always
your
have a next
choices.
option.
That's what-
I always
that's
have my
Anything
next step.
controls
That's
your
what I'm
choices.
saying. It
It's
controls your choices.
Y'all are
Because you
looking
can
at
sit out, you
control.
can sit up here and
Choices.
say, "Yo, I can just get
Yes.
out here and grind it
If
up
I
with
lost
my
it today,
business."
would I care? No, because guess what? That's part of
Listen,
life.
but you chose to work where you working because of the money that it was gonna offer you. You
Yeah,
choose
but
to
it's not.
stay
It's not.
there.
It's not
That's
going
not
to.
the only job.
Yes,
But-
that's
but-
what I'm
million
saying.
jobs.
But
out
that's the
here.
thing. He chooses to go to those jobs. They control his choice. He chose to
Hold
be
on.
there.
Listen.
man.
All right.
Don't let
This
that
is
control y'all.
this is
man.
my thing. This is my thing.
Y'all stay in control, okay?
I totally
Please.
agree with you, Loud.
Please.
I trust you and me. I agree with you 100%. But understand this: that there's people who have that outside income like I did. And I was able to rely on that when I lost my job. I was able to rely on that, and I was able to go full time with that and put full everything into that, and so I was able to maintain. But not everybody has that side income from their main job that they're able to maintain off
Well,
of.
that's the problem. 'Cause you can't get too comfortable
With a
And
situation.
I know
with
that,
life.
but
you got to keep growing. So
and
even if you have a job, you
Loud.
want to stay
I-
growing.
I-
And people, like you said,
Bro,
some people they don't do that.
I-
They get comfortable forever, and
I'm
they
solidifying
feel like it's the end of
everything
the
I
world
do.
if they lose their
I-
job. Like there's no other options out here. Like they
Everything.
can't get hired.
And I agree with
again. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
agree
there's
with
not
your
something better
mindset.
for them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree
We'll
with
talk.
your mindset
That's just
because
what it is.
And I agree with your mindset 100%. That's I'm with you on that.
Right,
but
right.
there's not people like that. Like there's people to where they're just
So
like
how
this
come
is
become-
this is what I got and this is how I'm gonna pay my bills. There's people who don't believe in
them different,
themselves.
man. You gotta show
and,
them.
I agree, but bro, just imagine like this. Now feel me like
all you
this.
could do is show
Now
them
just
different.
feel me like this now.
Uh-huh.
You're like 45, 46 years old. Getting up to
Damn,
50.
I'm old
No,
man.
no, not you,
I
not
ain't
you,
even
no,
that
no, no,
old
not
yet.
you,
God
not you, not
damn.
you,
Damn,
not you.
man.
Thank
No, no,
you,
no,
man.
no, 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 no. Listen.
Fucking up,
listen.
buddy.
No. That's not. No. Let me finish.
Okay.
I'm talking about a general person.
Okay.
In all your life, you've just worked the system as far as working jobs. That's been your income your whole life.
Jobs.
You've never. Not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about a general person in that age range.
Oh, okay.
Not you at all.
Okay.
Because you have your own shit. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about imagine you're 45, 46 years old and you've worked a job your entire life
Right.
and you've never had your own business. You've never had your own side income. You've never had
I know-
none
I
of
know
that
a lot of people
before.
like that, man. I know
A
people
lot,
like that.
So
bruh.
they never relied on that side income. So they never had full control of their
They
life
never been
because
shown that. So you got to be shown
I
that.
I know that and I agree with that. But what I'm saying, they
because everybody
haven't.
isn't
You
shown
strong
it.
enough to go with a thought. You know what I'm
But
saying?
my point is they've never been shown that, and so they don't know that, and so this job controls their life because they've never been shown how to make their own money. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Is that when you get to a
can
certain
go get your
point,
business and shit, but you still gonna have to grind in some type of way, and that might change your circumstance because now you don't got the money to pay the bills, so now you got to change it again. Like that's what I'm saying.
again, it's
not-
just there's people who are strong enough to be able to change their life, change their environment, and try to start their own, and then there's people who are just okay with working jobs and letting jobs control their lives.
But let-
Now, me
facts.
personally, I'm the type of person where when I was even working a full-time job, music came first all the time. I didn't give a fuck. When I was working at Goodwill, I worked there for 4 years, bro. If there was something with music, bro, that shit came first. I didn't give a fuck about that job. I did every possible thing that I could to get off. To get out of
Exactly.
work, bro.
Right.
I always acted sick. I always came up with every excuse to where they
So the
started
Goodwill-
reading my bullshit
so-
because I didn't care. Music came first,
So
but
did
that was
Goodwill
my
control
job.
you?
Yes, at the time because that was my source of income.
right.
But
Exactly. He still had.
but that's not controlling then. That's not
Exactly.
controlling.
But
That's
what I'm
that's the
saying.
point.
listen,
That's what I'm
but when
saying.
you have
That's
that
not controlling to
financial,
me.
but when you have that financial security of this is my paycheck every couple weeks, that financially controls you. It may not control your entire life.
Yes.
It may
If you're
not
going
control your
against your
entire
morals,
life.
though?
However,
It
you
has
know
a
If
system.
that
lying
this
is going against
that-
your morals, and now you have to lie to get out of work, ain't that kind of controlling you a
See,
little bit?
I lied to get out of work because I didn't care about the job enough as much as I cared about my music, myself, and my career. I lied to get out of work all those times because I fuck work. I'd rather go make music. I'd
I
rather
ain't
do
gonna lie.
shit with music. But I knew
The whole line
that
concept. I ain't
that
got
the
to
job
do it.
was my source of income for the most
Ain't
was
no
my
brothers in
main
line.
source of income.
Right.
But when I got fired, I knew that I was already making a whole bunch from studio sessions that
Right.
I knew for a fact if I put all of my time and I could be available whenever,
So that's
I could
the
make
difference.
the same amount. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's a
instead of- 'cause
difference.
you could've
I
very
had that
well-
option because
Right.
I built that for
listen,
myself.
You could have
But-
very well, instead of pretending sick, you could have just said, "Look, fuck y'all, I'm not coming back," and just relied solely
Right.
on the
'Cause
music.
there's
But
also
because you
people
knew
in
you
this world
still
that
needed
Because
Yeah,
I
that
needed
income.
to
Right.
build. I needed to make sure that I
Exactly.
had
It
full
made you
control
move in
of
a
my
certain
life.
way.
Exactly.
It
I
made
had
you
to
move
make
in a certain way.
Exactly. So
Right.
I knew for myself that I did not want to keep working a time job. I didn't want to keep working for somebody else. I wanted to make my own money, so I built to that. But not everybody's built like that. Some people, they're just like, I'm just cool working a full-time job and making that
Then
money from them.
they're the
And
controlled ones. But
that's what I'm saying.
But
is that
saying
there's
everybody is
people-
controlled.
But no,
I'm not
I
saying
wouldn't
everybody
say
is
it's
controlled.
not
What I'm
it.
saying is that there's people who allow the system to control them, and then there's people who want to control the system.
See, but that's
who
my
want to
thing
work
too.
the system and
I
build
feel
their
like-
way up
on
the
the
system.
I feel like y'all putting
It's
too
all
much
on the
emphasis
mindset.
on
You're
it.
right. You're
still.
right. You're 100% right. It's all on the mindset.
Exactly. That's
It's
where
all
it
on the
is.
mindset.
Because because honestly, like he was just saying, he used it as his source of income for that time being while he was building. He's still like I just said, instead of saying "fuck y'all, I'm not coming," he's just gonna lie to you instead, which may be a little against morals or whatever.
Right.
But
It was
he's
never
gonna
against
do
morals, honestly.
Okay.
Not my
I
morals.
was,
but yeah,
just
I'm
saying
just
it could
saying.
be for
fuck
somebody
yeah,
else.
but-
to
Yeah,
just
for
do
their
that.
morals,
Yeah.
because they
But my
felt like
point
they
is
can
you're
control
still
me,
going to
but
try
not-
to hold on to the job for a little bit longer, so that way you can build off of
See-
it. The point is that although we don't say. I don't want to look at it as the point as, oh, your jobs just completely control everybody, but it does have a sense of control
It
on
does.
everybody's life
If
because
you
you
don't
need that
wanna
money
do
to
the
build
job,
off. He needed
don't
that
do the
money to
job.
build.
I would say
Well,
don't
here's
wanna
my
do it
thing.
for
Here's
real. I
my
wouldn't even
thing.
really
Now,
say
here's
good
my
job.
thing. Now, I feel as if it's good for everybody to have a job at some point in life. If you're building to your own business, that's cool, but learn how a business is run.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what type of business that you work for. Learn how an all-around business is run, and then start your own business. I was around Goodwill a lot, and I was always around the managers, and I was always around corporate, like learning, because we had the corporate office like right there. So I was always able to learn how like ins and outs and shit, how business worked. And I'm able to, once you learn like a part of business, then keep building your, like,
you
if you want to
gain
have your
knowledge.
own business, just learn how businesses are run. Learn how to run a business. Work in a restaurant. Work at McDonald's. Work at something that you see how a business is run, and learn how to run a business. Don't try to jump into a business if you don't know how they're run. Like, school can teach you but so much, but if you don't actually put yourself into a situation to where you're on hand learning how something is done, you ain't gonna get, personally, in my personal opinion, that right experience.
Life
Like,
is the
in-
greatest teacher.
Life is exactly. Life is the greatest teacher. So if you put yourself in a scut job, put yourself in a scut job. I used to work at McDonald's, bro. That was a scut job, and that's a job I personally feel everybody should have at some point in their life for at least a year. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because that shows you how hard you have to work for nothing.
Oh yes.
And when you start working for nothing, you start to realize, fuck this,
But they don't work for that no more.
bro.
I mean-
What, $15 a fucking hour, bro?
15
Come
is
on,
still
bro.
nothing.
That's
now.
but
Come
it's
on,
still
bro.
kinda
That's what
nothing.
most people
Imagine
are
the
making.
shit that you have to do. Look at the shit that you probably have to do at the shipyard, bro. Do you feel like, come on, bro?
For what
Imagine, just think about this, bro. The people who are paying you to do that job are making a tremendous amount more to do this job than you are. I can guarantee
Yeah,
you
we're
that.
actually
So
doing
how
the
does
job.
it feel? But how does it feel to know that you are getting paid scut compared to what the person who's getting paid just to do the job, and they're not even actually physically doing fucking work?
They're
gotta
just making
look
sure you
into
do
it.
the work.
Just making sure you do it.
So
And
that's my
more.
point, is that some people are perfectly okay with knowing that they're about to get paid scut while somebody else is making millions, while there's other people like me who saw that some people are making millions and I'm making the bare minimum of what they're fucking making. And I would, particularly me, I would like to be the person who's making the millions and shit, having people under me, honestly.
Word.
I mean, if that's how you feeling, yeah, fuck it.
So my point to all of this is there's different people.
Oh, shit.
There's different people in this world. There's people who are okay,
Okay,
and are going to
and
work
we-
that shit,
and-
and then there's people who is not. I dropped the mic on that shit. Fuck yeah, we're out this bitch.
Bro, what you were saying, I get that completely, bro. But you split it up in so many avenues to get you to your point. All I was saying at the end of the day is, not everybody is slaves. This it. You went into this whole spiel, and I get it. But
Because you gotta understand.
Because there's different type of people in this world, like he said, and you're different.
yeah, I guess the ones that can explain and the one that know it, like the fuck, I got it. I understood.
You still working a job though, right?
Exactly. So technically, you are still a slave, friend.
Working this fucking system as what y'all talking about.
Bada boom,
Exactly.
bada
That's
bing.
the point. Everybody is slave
You know
at
what
some
I'm
point,
saying?
friend.
You a year older than me. I'm done working a full-time job.
Oh,
and
he
you
throwing
can
shots.
stop.
I
But that's
feel
the thing.
shaded.
The thing is, you can stop and keep going. I'm doing everything that I wanted to do. Doing a podcast, doing a podcast on Wednesdays, still doing music.
What time you gotta go to work tomorrow?
What time do I gotta be at work? I gotta be at work at 6.
Oh, okay. I gotta be to work whenever I feel like going.
Yeah.
Okay, but I
the
chose to take this
responsibilities are
job.
different. The responsibilities are different.
Well, how about you got?
I got
You're a whole
kids.
different story. Right?
I got.
I
wake up
chose
at
to take
5.
this
Yeah, you're a whole different
Hold
story
on.
right now.
You can't wake up.
No,
when
but
you
what
want.
he was saying is the responsibilities are different. I got kids. He don't. I got a crib.
So even if I had kids, I probably could still be able to provide them. Still doing what I'm doing right now.
Kids are
Hold on
expensive.
now. Wait, what you
I know
saying?
that. I know
Watch
that,
what
but-
you saying.
I understand
Watch
what y'all
you
are saying. I understand what y'all
Because
are
if
saying.
if I tell you, because you plan on doing it by yourself, right? Because I know how your
No.
personality is.
No.
So you're
If
not
I had
gonna
a
do it by
kid,
yourself.
if I had a kid, no, I want to co-parent with whoever my baby mom
So
is.
y'all moving in together.
I didn't say all that.
Hold on, no.
No, you can co-parent and not move in together, dog.
That's
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying.
no.
Well, no, it's
I
still
ain't
gonna be
saying
more
all
expensive
that.
on your head. No, it's gonna be more expensive if you do that.
Y'all don't want your whole
Not
family to live
necessarily.
together. You don't want to live.
You
with
want the
your
whole
kids?
Oh, no,
family
I mean,
together.
if I end up
Yeah.
having a
You're
baby
right,
with a
you-
girl who I'm with, of course, yeah, I want the whole family.
So
to be
then
with
now
together.
you're paying for expenses. Now you're paying
right.
rent.
You're
Now
right.
you're paying water,
You're right.
electric.
You're right. It is expensive. I'm not saying it's not expensive, but what I'm saying is
And
that
I hope you
think
don't
that
eat
I'd be able
out
to do
because
to
it's
do
gonna be
it.
expensive every time you
That's
eat
what
out
I'm
for a
saying.
family of 4.
I never
Now,
said
if you can do what
that.
you want to love and still take care of your responsibilities with what you got going on, then I'll give it to you.
No.
But I haven't seen
But
it.
I'm not trying. But I'm not trying to live that life, and I'm making sure I don't. Right
Yeah,
now, so.
and that's what you're doing well with it.
Yeah.
Smart
But I'm just
guy.
saying, comparing the two, you can't do.
I'm not comparing the two. But I guess I am. But,
You did.
but what I'm saying
You
is
did.
that me personally, I'm just making smarter life choices than some people don't like to pull out, Eric.
Well, I'm sorry. I like to
Okay.
shoot the club up, Uzi style. Fuck you, Monty.
I was in love. It's
You
I was in love.
Damn.
know what I'm saying?
I sent shots at everybody.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I'm just.
no, really. He's
I'm
just
a
throwing
firm
shots.
advocate of
You
pull
know,
out
it's
game,
okay, Eric.
so-
Teen kids,
You know what I'm saying?
it's all right,
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying?
You know what's crazy is that I'm probably getting jinxed right now as we speak, and I'm probably gonna
I
end
hope
up
she has
having a
fucking
kid in the next 9
triplets.
months. Know me.
I hope she has
Let
triplets.
me find out.
I hope
I mean,
she
it'd be
has
whatever.
triplets, and they all.
Oh my
Triplets,
God.
come on.
Triplets.
I don't wish that on you.
and I want to see how
I
much
don't wish
music
that
you
on you,
get
I'm
done.
sorry.
You what a dick.
I want to see how many. Hey, yo, bro, I'm gonna have to catch you on the flip. Comes out
What a dick.
triplets.
All right, guys, we're gonna
Wow.
end up the show, man. David, tell everyone where to find you. And all that
Man,
good
y'all
stuff,
can
man.
find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even TikTok at YoursTruly ThePoet. All my music is on every platform, so Apple Music, Spotify, all the other ones. I don't even remember all the other ones, but it's all up there. Yours truly, the poet.
Big facts, and make sure you guys are following a_chill_pod on all social media platforms. Yeah, I can't speak right now. Damn.
It's the truth hitting you.
Facts.
Truth just smacking you.
Yo, the truth just smacked you all night, bro. Fuck
No,
you.
actually, bro, it went exactly as I planned. I felt like
Shut
the
your-
Joker over here playing chess.
You are a
It was-
joker.
it was-
joke clown.
it was
ass.
perfect.
Go to sleep.
No, because
Facts.
Tate, we're gonna talk about it, y'all, bro.
All right, so
Till
next
next
week,
time.
yeah, next week we have Sean Fisher coming on the show, man. He seems super excited to be on the show, so I'm super excited to have you on, Sean. Yeah, man, this was a really intriguing episode, and next
What
week
question we get to?
we got to 7.
Did we?
We
Yeah,
got,
how
we
many
got
of
deep.
them?
It didn't
We
even
got
feel
deep.
like
We got
7.
10 total.
Oh, yeah.
So
We got
I'm
a
very
little bit.
proud of this show, man. This was a very intriguing show. It was very different. You know, I feel like it ran just differently than usual. I just felt
It
different.
did.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And
Different energy.
Dave, man, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you for having me. Hopefully, I get to get back up here.
Yeah,
I like
man.
this. This is
Oh, yeah.
fire. I like this.
This is a good little vibe that we got going on, man. Chill, it's just a podcast. It's a fun show, man.
Don't be slaves, ladies and
And if you
gentlemen.
want to start a podcast,
And if you want to start a
If you want to
podcast,
start a
call it
podcast,
Cattle.
man,
powered by Virginia,
Yeah, Powered by Virginia, man. Hit us up, man. 964-9367, man. Just call the station. Or just hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. If you want to start a podcast, come fuck with us, man. It's a good vibe in here, man. It's a
definitely.
good vibe. It's good people. It's good energy. We're always just about bettering people, man. It's no type of negative energy in here. It never is. We don't like it to be. And if there ever is, we eliminate it immediately. Excuse me. Because we don't like negative energy. Does
Taco
anybody
Bell.
have any closing statements? Anybody want to say anything?
Well,
Fuck you, Eric. All right. So, no, I'm playing. Go ahead.
damn, it's just like I had the whole hand movement. Yo, y'all tune in Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for the
Don't promote your... No.
the No Limit podcast,
Yeah, No
where we're
Limit
bringing
podcast.
J28, so we could talk about his artistry, his bio, where you can find his merch, his music, what he got going on,
Man.
so y'all can get tapped into it.
Eric got a good show, bro. He do.
I've been bringing in
I
pretty
like
good
that
artists.
show, bro. I ain't gonna hold
We-
you. I
we've
like
been
to,
bringing
I like
in
to watch that show.
I like it too.
D-Lo, the Shogun, is in here as well.
I ain't gonna hold
So-
you though, bro. D-Lo be making the show, bro.
He do.
He be saying some off the wall shit, bro.
He definitely do.
Wow.
He be
had
saying
one-
some off the wall shit, bro.
Because he said he was going to fuck a lady with no legs.
Hey, I did not say
with the
that.
wheel. Yes, you did.
She
Innocent.
has legs. They're just saying stop.
Look, man. I mean,
Did you smash disabled chick?
nah, I think y'all have a good show, man. Yeah, so y'all tune into the No Limit podcast on Wednesdays, man. At what 8:30, 8.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah, 8. Come on.
Yeah, man, it's a good vibe.
Smash was like, oh, I want to have sex with a disabled. No, they were like, would you ever have sex with? If she fine enough and I like her,
Wow, y'all are sick bastards.
We
Till
ain't
next
gonna
time,
do
y'all.
Yeah, man. Until next time. I appreciate everybody tuning in. It was a good show, man. Dave, I appreciate you coming in. Make sure you guys follow Yours Truly the Poet
Truly the Poet.
on all social media platforms and keep following us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. The numbers have been going up. I appreciate everybody who's been commenting and keeping tuned in to everything we're doing. So until next week, man. Peace.
Hey, chill. It's just a podcast. It's just a podcast. It's just a